Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Lawsplaining the Interwebs. I'm your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. And I apologize for being a little bit late today. I was just sitting here waiting for Lady Rackets, who you'll notice is absent from the stream currently, to walk through my door. And because I thought she'd be in here before 11. Turns out I was wrong. I was incorrect on that. She'll be joining us shortly. But in the meanwhile, and as well as after Lady Rackets departs the stream, I have two other very special guests, the organizers of Kitchener City Comic Con. We have Cress and Ron. Not that one.
Awesome. I'm changing my name.
Conversations Part 2.
It's now Ron, not that one. So
there we go. Thank you.
Well, welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show, audience. Again, I apologize. The lateness and gayness was entirely Lady Rackets' fault because I take no responsibility for anything.
Totally.
So today we're gonna talk. We're gonna do a whiskey review. I have this. You're not gonna use a camera, are you?
No, unfortunately, mine's broken.
Well,
but I'm riding shotgun.
very, very Canadian communist of you.
Hey, back off, eh?
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, Ron has a face for radio anyway.
Oh,
so.
Well, I have this.
Excellent.
I have this box of whiskey that I was going to drink, and I'm to understand that you also have a whiskey.
Oh yes.
That you'll be reviewing, but now how will I know that it's not based on lies and slander?
I guess it's up to a judge to find that out.
That's a fact-finding question, Nick.
Oh, great. Yeah. Good. We'll put our fate in the hands of an idiot with a robe. How many of you wear robes to your job? Just think about it. Nobody does. Nobody wears a robe to their job. And suddenly we're supposed to think these people are important. They can't even get dressed. Oh, you know what's tough? Sleeves and pants and buckles and buttons. So let's just put a drape over the drooling moron and put him in charge of people's lives. Judges are perfect.
Yeah. And don't forget the color scheme. It's really simple. They wear black.
Yep, because they're racist. All judges. Hashtag yes, all judges. Okay. Well, I propose, if you guys are okay with it, that we wait until Lady Rackets is here, because the reason she's joining me is because I bought this fancy whiskey, and I thought she might want to share it with me and help review.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah, we're having a Lefroy quarter cask.
Ooh.
Right now. Yeah, it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't review it. It's a spoiler.
All right. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Pretend you've never had it before.
I've heard it's really nice. I don't know for sure. We'll find out in real time.
I always listen to my whiskey. That's how I determine what's going on.
So it talks to you?
Yeah. It's like, I'm Petey. Like, oh, okay. This is good. We've got what flavor is amber? No, I'm just okay.
Oh, no, you Americans and your whiskey, scary stuff.
Right. Let's see. We've got so there's a super chat for Lady Rackets, and then there is a super chat I want to read first, and then we'll get into talking a little bit about my goal. I didn't really run this by you two, but my goal is to talk about Kitchener Comic Con, and of course, you two are embroiled in this random Canadian drama.
Are we? I didn't notice. Yeah.
Yeah, something's been happening lately.
Oh,
and yeah, and it appears that you have a convention who's really upset about your existence, and that convention has some we'll say coincidental ties to some interesting people. So I thought we could talk about that a little bit. We could talk about, just kind of the nature of running a convention, how y'all's convention has been structured, and all of that stuff, because it's a little different than other conventions.
This is true.
Yeah, very true. Absolutely.
And so I figured we'd just have a chat about that. But first, we do have Rex Havoc. It says, "Hey, and Nikki. So we found out that Judge John P. Chupp is running for the Texas 2nd District Court of Appeals, place 7. No, we did not vote for him. He can't handle a civil court. Why would he be able to handle appeals?" So there you go. John Chupp lost 2 votes, if I understand that correctly, as the we. So John Chupp is they're probably not going to get elected to the Court of Appeals.
Wah, wah.
And I'd like to think it's entirely because of these 2 votes, but my understanding is Chupp is running against an incumbent, the incumbent who was appointed the same week that he heard Vic's TCPA, who was appointed to the position over him, and so now he has to try to defeat the dreaded incumbent. And in judge elections, defeating an incumbent is almost impossible. You have to use, you typically have to use like the Wu flu to do it. You have to have them biologically killed.
Well, you just have to hire a Wu to do it. That's all.
Yeah, there you go. If you know anything about judges, they also live long past their shelf life. Right?
Oh, excellent.
They live forever. Because you're like, oh my God, how were you born before ships were built?
That's like Canadian senators. They just are around forever.
Right. Except for Rob Ford. May he rest in peace.
There is that, isn't there?
Gone too soon. Gone too soon.
We just get his diet brother. That's all.
Yeah. Does that guy do even half as much cocaine?
Oh, I wish he would. Like, I honestly think that he's naturally a cartoon character. He doesn't even need drugs.
Yeah.
Hours and hours of entertainment with a majority government. Fantastic.
RZEQDW says, "I'm still convinced that millions will die from coronavirus. As of today, the CDC agrees. This is not a joke. Please stay safe." So yeah, there you go. Don't lick anybody. Don't lick anybody. That's my health advice. This has been a health announcement. Actually, I'm coming to Canada. Can I make health announcements anymore without a license?
I mean, probably. As long as you say you're sorry after.
Exactly. Our native currency.
Okay, here's a question for you. This is a legal question.
All right.
Is Kratom legal in Canada? Do you guys know what Kratom is?
I'm fully authorized to answer that, so I'm going to say yes.
It is.
100%.
I have to abstain from the question.
I've been taken to the Law Society of Ontario. I've been taken to the bar, so I mean, obviously, I'm qualified to say it now.
Right, you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
Clearly,
the best lawyer that Canadian Tire money could buy.
But legitimately, do you know? I was trying to find out if it's actually legal in Canada, because it's legal, I think, in every state in the U.S. still, but there's a bunch of states trying to make it illegal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is yet.
Okay, I got conflicting answers. It's like a powder made from the coffee plant, and it produces some psychoactive effects similar to like an opioid, without let's just. I mean, you brew it into like a water or tea or whatever, but it tastes like how do I put this politely?
Coffee?
It tastes like licking a homeless man's anus.
Oh, that's...
Yeah,
I have no experience in that. None.
It's absolutely revolting. Everything about it is bad. But it's it helps people sleep and stuff like that. So it has some benefits. It does. I don't think anyone's like overdosing and dying on Kratom. I think you basically just vomit a lot if you take too much.
As long as they don't like run naked through the streets and eat people's faces, I think that's a pretty good side effect.
Yeah, so it's better than socialism.
Yeah,
perfect. No, and to be clear, it's not an opiate or an opioid or anything like that. It has some of the similar effects. So some people use it for pain relief, some people use it for relaxation. Depending on the dosage, some people use it for energy. Anyway, I was just curious. I was looking into it today. I don't even use it. I hate it. It's disgusting. Like it is. I've had it one time, and to try and help with a hangover. It didn't work. Let's just put it that way. It didn't work at all. I just threw up a whole bunch of swamp water. It was gross. So,
awesome. Yummy.
Don't do it.
Moral of the story.
I always ask myself with new things, what would Drexel do?
Well, Drexel doesn't. He doesn't drink. He doesn't do any sort of. He doesn't really use any sort of substance. He pretty much drinks water. He doesn't even like comically drink grape soda very often. So
not even grape drink.
No. I mean, he'll buy them. I think it's that's just part of his DNA or whatever. So whenever he comes over, he has typically a strawberry crush and a grape crush, or sun-kissed, depending on where he stopped. And so he'll let me choose whichever one. He'll drink the other. But usually outside of that, he doesn't drink sodas or anything. No caffeine. Doesn't drink coffee. Doesn't drink tea. Well, he'll drink a Milo's every now and then. But typically it's just water. He's never been a substance user of any kind, really. So the answer to what would Drexel do is pretty much nothing.
Well, good for him.
Except walk around sleeping with a bunch of women that he, or whatever. Yeah. I mean,
well, that might be considered substance abuse.
Yeah. Depends on if they like it. No, that was a bad joke. At Zuma99 says, in a UFC announcer voice, introducing in the Vic Corner from a small law firm in central Minnesota, weighing in with the entirety of the GoFundMe at his back and over a dozen brands of whiskey, Nick, Late and Gay Rekieta. Okay.
Well done.
That's a lot of effort for that super chat.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, man. But anyway, okay, so I want to start talking about Kitchener. Sorry, I like to joke at things.
Of course.
Okay, so let's start with, what is Kitchener Comic-Con?
Oh, good question. Kitchener Comic-Con is a fantastic little event that takes place in Kitchener, of course. We celebrate the wonderfulness of fandom, pop culture, comic book culture, movies, gaming, the whole 9 yards, man.
Cool.
Yeah. No, it's a great little event. Started up about I guess we're going into our 6th year now. Mm-hmm. Started in 2015. We basically were a bunch of people that love to go to conventions, and we wanted to have something close to home because, who wants to go to an hour in any direction when you can just have fun at home?
Yeah,
and we wanted to make something that was like inclusive and accessible to people.
Yeah, I don't want to go 10 minutes in any direction. I don't want to go anywhere on the average day, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Where was I the other day? I was on my couch and I was thirsty.
Oh,
and I didn't even want to walk to the kitchen.
Just for water.
Yeah, it was. I'll just sit here and be parched. That's okay.
That's
But okay, so you liked going to conventions, but they're all far away. So you have this harebrained scheme. Obviously, you're like, hey, we'll just make one.
Yep.
Why not?
Yeah, we just started up the grift. We're like, okay, well, we'll start up a couple of small things, do a one-day convention here or there, and build up a little bit of a community. And then after we did that for a while, well, we were hitting like about 300-400 people for these tiny little conventions that we did before Kitchener Comic-Con, and we're like, well, what would be a success? Like we could just literally slap Kitchener in front of Comic-Con and then people will show up to it, right?
Coming up, the name was quite funny. When we start thinking of names, I was sort of at City Hall, and I had that one pointed question. It's like, Mr. Hop, what are we going to call this thing? I kind of went, Kitchener Comic Con? They went, great, wrote it down, and that was that.
Oh, beautiful. That's the best.
Brilliant.
That is a marketing plan like no other.
Exactly. And also coming from a business background. Yeah.
10,000 monkeys on typewriters.
And the funny thing is that as Cress said before, our previous events, pulled in small people, well, small numbers for events such as this, like 200, 300 people. And those are considered to be really good numbers for the region of Waterloo and also Kitchener and Waterloo and stuff like that. So when we put this together, of course, went to the soapbox known as the Facebook and made a Facebook invite page. Of course, Kitchener Comic-Con, tap, 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 and just let it sit there. And then instantaneously, within a couple minutes, 10 people liked it. I went, okay, that's cool. Went downstairs, made some dinner, came back, and it jumped up to like 200 people in a very short time, very, very short time. So from there, we started the event, and our first event itself gathered over 3,000 people, which is amazing for a small initiative in this region. So that's sort of how we start things off.
Well, very cool. So I've got a special super chat here. It's from someone named Bob Rekieta.
Oh, relative?
Relatively. And he says Robin and Larissa want tickets to Kitchener. So
is that the city or the event?
I think the event. The event. But so my understanding is the event is free to attend, but there is a membership package that's available for to be a VIP, right?
Yeah, so we like to call it a freemium event, right? So it's free general admission. You can come in and do basically most of what you can do for free. Like there'll be some things that are pay. Like this year we have like a superhero board game cafe. So for like a couple of dollars you can rent a board game for the day or like whatever else and all that stuff. Like you can go around, you can buy a couple things here or there. But we have a membership pass, which is just straight up a membership pass. It's a bit cheaper than the VIP pass. Doesn't really get you anything outside of being able to get into membership only areas like the autograph room. And you have the VIP package, which we have a lot of really cool stuff in a bag, a little bit of mix and match of everything. So you can get some con stuff and you can get access to the membership only areas, and you get to play like the games for free. You get to get discounts on a bunch of different things too. And so it's a great deal. It gives people options if they want to spend a couple of dollars or if they don't want to spend anything at all.
And that's it's like the top tier is like $20, right?
You got it. Yeah. And also on top of that, it really helps the event because with the fundings that come in from the VIP passes, we could get fantastic people such as yourself.
Oh, yes. Very, very top shelf.
Our headline guest, Nick Rekieta.
No, don't do that to me. But yeah, so it's really it really is an inexpensive outing because you can come completely for free. Yeah. And or you can spend a couple bucks and get a VIP ticket and get some perks and discounts. So people should definitely do that. If you're in the area, which is Canada. Canada is the area. You have to come.
Yeah. It's like everyone walks everywhere. It's great.
It's required by law.
Yes.
Trudeau told me that.
Required by Moose.
Trudeau's not going, but everybody else in Canada is.
We almost had him this year.
We almost did.
Have you seen our Facebook page recently? We got a letter from the office of Mr. Prime Minister Trudeau, which is kind of cool, man.
Was it smeared in shoe polish or anything?
Oh, well, we don't talk about that, Nick. Before the show, Nick.
It was on black paper with white writing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's chalk on construction paper. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we got that. We thought that was kind of cool, especially for a little event in Kitchener.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so but I am not the headline guest. Like, I mean, all kidding aside, your headline guest is probably Vic, right? Like is he the headline guest, or is there another headline guest? I don't even know.
Yeah, so Vic Mignogna is our top name this year. He's one of our guests of honor. So we have a guest of honor from the media category, a guest of honor from the cosplay category. The other one being local cosplayer Not Possible, who's one of the most amazing, kind people that you're going to meet. So we like showcasing really awesome, cool people, and I think those two make really, really good guests of honor.
And some of the stuff that these cosplayers have come up with is absolutely fantastic. Again, with Not Possible, she crocheted her costume from scratch. She made a giant Yoshi. When we saw that, especially when I saw that, I kind of went, that's our guest of honor this year. Anyone who goes with that much work for a costume, well, we're going to put a little sunshine on you, and there you go.
So I was going to make a joke about a cosplayer crocheting a thong, but then you said it was a...
Oh, stop. We talked about this too, Nick.
It was a Yoshi costume, though.
Oh, Nick, what are you doing?
And so I'm trying to figure out how you make a Yoshi costume into a successful thoughtery endeavor. That's what I'm wondering.
Just to crochet a bikini.
Oh, not you too, Holmes.
Is it like you got green scales or whatever on the bikini? I don't know how that works. Do you put Yoshi in the bikini?
I'm looking for the whiskey. Give me a minute.
Okay, so you're gonna have, but Vic will be there, and I wanted to. That of course has sparked some.
Controversy, people getting upset.
Yeah, whining.
That has sparked some angry garden tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If this is the word tools.
It's called Yoshette.
Oh, shit.
Yoshette. Amazing.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
I'm bringing up Jack Daniels now.
Yeah. Oh, don't do that to yourself. It's
Torture
disgusting.
himself.
That's horrible.
Well, just getting in the mood, Nick.
Uh-oh. I see a wild Lady Rackets approaching.
Excellent.
Don't make eye contact.
I'm going to have to switch. I'm going to have to do some audio finagling here so we can both hear. Hi. Well, your camera's not on yet.
I was gonna say, I figured
Yeah.
I'd be raced up, so I kept my sweatpants on.
Your mic is on.
I figured,
Okay.
but they can't see me speaking,
Hey,
so it's fine.
okay. All right. Hold on. I gotta reconfigure the audio so that Lady Rackets can hear, and we'll have to do a live sound test in just a second.
No problem.
I can't hear you guys because I took my headphones off. Give me just a second.
So he can't hear us
This is
talking
gonna
about
be
him right
perfect.
now.
Yeah.
Nothing could go wrong with this plan.
I'm a little
Nothing
nervous
at all
about
can
this
go
one.
wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me see here.
18 naked cowboys.
Okay, we can hear you, but the stream can't yet. Thank the Lord. Don't you dare.
I was like, what?
Ram Ranch is not allowed. Okay. Can you hear them okay?
Yeah. We came in a good part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, now I'm
Welcome to this racket.
going to turn on your camera.
Hmm.
So I think you're in it. Just a second.
think your
I don't have a way to
face is in it.
preview this. Oh, wait, I do. I do. Hold on.
Oh, the fun of live streaming. Oh, there you
A
are.
person.
Hello.
Wait, what? Okay, they
Hold
can
on.
see me, but I can't see
The
them.
audience can't see you yet. Chill out.
Fabulous. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi. Our
I
camera
still
not
see
working
nothing.
today.
Yeah, chill out. I'll set it up for you
I
in
was
just a
just
minute.
talking to them. They're more fun than you are anyway.
Yes.
Exactly.
How do we do this?
I like how I looked at the camera like I could see them.
Okay. All right. Since these two decided not to have a camera.
Oh.
So we're gonna
Secrets
switch
are
back.
lies.
There, look.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
The microphone is giant.
I just moved it. I don't know where
There's
it
a big
went.
microphone.
No, it's fine. Okay, so Lady Rackets, this is Cress and Ron. They're the organizers of Kitchener Comic-Con, which we're going to this weekend. Did I tell you about that?
I hope so.
That we're going to a convention in Canada?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I panicked about it, actually, a little bit this morning.
This morning?
Well, yeah, because... Oh, no, it was last night when I realized we needed passports.
Right.
Dun,
That's
dun,
good.
dun.
Good thing to have. We have them. It's okay. They're not expired.
Very
Somehow.
good.
Yeah, we got that all resolved. So we were just talking about the controversy. They've gotten drama because they invited a certain voice actor by the name of Vic to the show.
I thought maybe it was because of you.
I don't know. Have you guys gotten any heat from inviting me?
Well, I'm sorry, Nick, but like we announced you, and like no one seemed to care.
I was
So
going to
we
say,
prevent-
it's probably more funny that nobody cared, Nick.
And we mentioned this is your
Ouch.
first event in Canada, and silence. Goodness gracious. But however, we care, and I believe that's all that matters, right?
There you go.
I'm working on the echo. Just a second. Sorry.
All right.
Is there echo? There's no echo for me.
No, it's when they
It
talk
was a
because
joke. I'm just kidding.
hold on. Let me.
Do we need to do another Ram Ranch sound test?
No,
Hell was that?
never.
I don't know which one of you, but your laugh sounds like a good friend of ours.
Huh.
You know who I'm talking about? The friend. Don't say his name, obviously. I'm just curious. Just give me a look of acknowledgement if you have any
Is it
idea.
related to you?
No.
No, I have no idea.
I can't
this a
really
internet
code word
friend?
you, so never mind.
Okay. I think we may eliminate the echo.
Perfect.
Echo, echo, echo.
Echo, echo.
The voice
No.
is very similar as well. I'll let you stew on it.
Oh, thanks. I wish that was a clue.
I don't know how. Yeah, I wish it was too, but I don't think there's a way. No, not really.
I might have to have you put that mic right in your face.
I don't want to.
I've never had this much trouble with echo until you came around.
Instant NSFW.
That voice. Seriously? Nothing? I don't know who is who. That's why I said that voice. I apologize.
That's Cress.
That's Cress.
Yes.
Yep.
Cress was just giggling, and I'm Ronald, so I'm talking through my diaphragm.
I'm really bad with voices. I actually cannot listen to podcasts because I need to see what the voice is coming out of. I cannot distinguish
way
it.
as well. It's like, here's a podcast, and like, where's the visuals? There isn't one. I'm like, oh, awesome.
I can't do it. I completely lose interest. So I'm like, I don't know who's talking. This is insane. It's just a bunch of voices.
Well, yeah.
But I'm excited to meet you in person.
And we're very excited to meet you as well.
Absolutely.
We're hoping to have a lot of fun at this year's KCC. And roasting of the Nick.
That's happening on Saturday night.
It's going to be awesome.
Wait a minute. There's a roast of me on Saturday night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Live Nick.
Nothing? I could just kick you. You used to talk to him all the time, but now you don't anymore. I think we missed his daughter's birthday party last year.
Maybe you want to write
First
down
time
a piece of
ever.
Oh, I was on camera when I mocked. Oh, I fixed the echo? Oh, thank God. I've been sitting here fiddling with knobs and buttons.
What's really funny is that he watches, so now he will watch you mouth his name, and he'll know from the clues. Anyway.
He who shall not be named.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man alive.
Yeah. Okay. My dad sent a super chat earlier.
What, Bob?
Yeah, just hey, YouTube.
Just send it to me in the mail.
YouTube takes 30% of that. just send us money.
Super chat in the mail.
So
Snail mail.
okay,
It'll work.
so this is what we're gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
This guy. So you're here for that. It's Middleton Very Rare. It's
I
Irish.
didn't realize you were telling me this because I already knew this.
Yeah, well, so did they.
Oh,
I'm just getting in the mood.
that's getting in the mood?
Joke about 5 kids.
This is interesting.
I know what I'm doing.
That's the joke.
We believe you.
Here we go. Oh my goodness. But okay,
Do you have
so
cups down here?
I do. I have one right here for you.
But did you wash it?
These are clean.
By more than just alcohol?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious.
I need to wash my head because it got this one.
Oh,
This cup needs washing, but it's my face.
it's your mug. Thank you very much. Your mug.
So, yeah. What is wrong with you?
Me or you?
You.
You're the one who can't open it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, my bad.
I was talking about making this into something weird.
I honestly thought you meant like
Drinking out
your
a cup
head.
of your own head
I
is
had
need
weird.
to
be
wash
clean.
my head.
I don't know, but you're obviously the one who made it weird. I didn't go there.
You want to smell that?
Oh, that's
The cap. The cap.
Oh, it does smell nice.
Yeah.
I kind of want to lick it.
Do it.
I was adding to the joke, Nick. Jeez.
I
Can't
know.
take you anywhere.
I'm going to pour you a full glass.
I totally licked it, so now we gotta wash this.
Why? It's covered in alcohol. You think anything
I
will
am
live?
not putting my saliva back into your bottle. That sounds weird.
Wash
but-
a quart.
I don't know, with water. Water?
Family-friendly show.
Ask
Am I just
them.
really missing something here?
No.
For a very interesting podcast.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not staying for the whole thing. I'm just getting some.
Yeah, because completely
Expensive
derailed
whiskey.
it. Here we are trying to have a civilized conversation about people causing drama by just being invited, by just existing.
And I derailed it?
Yes. You know I can't focus when you're around. Okay, so let's do this whiskey review though, and we'll get back to the drama. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that
Back to
okay
the
with you
drama.
two?
I'm actually really excited to see Vic again.
Oh,
Oh, you know what's funny?
That's it.
okay.
That was the end of the statement. Why are you saying that? What?
You might actually see him like sooner because I think you both are getting off the plane at the same time.
Yep.
Oh.
We
Different
crunched numbers
planes,
together
though.
and- wow.
Oh, we should get a rental car together.
No, they're gonna. We've got transportation arranged.
Oh, well, see, you didn't tell me.
I didn't
He
know.
didn't update me.
I didn't know until today.
He's like, oh, I gotta line up a rental car. And I'm like, well, do that, please.
Yeah.
Don't wait till we're there.
Better wear better pants.
Hmm?
I don't know. I don't have time to go to San Francisco to get pants to rival Vic's.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, are you guys prepared for the pants? Have
You're
you
not
put up
prepared.
warnings?
Nobody is ever
I'm
prepared.
unprepared, but I am trying to get ready. So it's going to be a very difficult transition for me, but I'll do what I can because I heard that the pants is like 3 minutes before the rest of him. So again,
I would guess.
these rumors I'm hearing through the internets. So
Well, I've seen Scott McNeil, so I'm prepared.
I was gonna say, if I were a betting girl, he's going with fringe over zippers for the airport. Just saying.
Everything about that statement makes me happy. Should we try this whiskey?
Yep.
Okay. It's very smooth.
That is like probably one of the smoothest whiskeys I've had.
Mm.
Very little burn. Pleasant.
Yeah, it's not
It's not overly flavorful one way or the other. And I've noticed. I don't know. What do you?
It's not acrid at all. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't like hang out and make you regret your life choices like Fuyu.
It sounds like you're describing Canada in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn the eyes. It's fairly smooth. Oh, it's tasteless, but everyone likes it. No one complains.
Oh, I just got a text. Oh, the whiskey just apologized for not having quite enough flavor.
Exactly.
It is
exactly.
Canadian.
So knock in your ass, drink the whole bottle.
No, this is an Irish whiskey, so it would probably,
Irish would not apologize.
it'd be angry or something.
Of course.
Is that racist to treat the Irish like they're all a bunch of angry leprechauns, or is that just reality?
I mean, being Irish myself, I agree with that. I've been angry all day, so.
Oh, yeah.
Until you said the leprechaun part, I was with it. Just they might not all be short,
I think they're all leprechauns. They just can't all grant wishes.
but aren't all leprechauns short?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they are.
short
But
is
maybe that's
relative.
racist against leprechauns? To assume their height deficient?
Was Ireland the original place where they sent lepers?
Well, there's that in Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia?
And Australia.
Yeah.
Well, that was the criminals. Were the lepers sent to Australia also?
I hope so.
I don't know when the last time lepers was like a big thing.
Can you
No.
can you move the mic closer to your face?
No.
Because I had to turn your pickup down.
My pickup, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a technical term. Let me explain to you how this works. How do you feel about mansplaining?
Is it an internet
Okay.
thing?
If I have information that, or if you have information that I need, sure, why not?
I have all kinds of information.
Not that I need.
That may be true. This is a good whiskey.
It is like I just took another mini sip in the middle there, and I was like, I just kind of want to drink it.
I'm so used to the
kind of
whiskey
a
being
scary.
horrible
Yeah,
lately.
it's almost like a really good wine that is almost not wine-ish, like more juice-ish, and it's like, dang, I could just drink this entire thing. I
Yeah,
think you could do that with this whiskey.
I think
It's
so.
so dangerous.
It has a little bit. It hangs out a little bit on the front of my tongue, but not on the back.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. That's just where I taste up here. A lot of times it'll hang out on the back, which is like a little more sour or something.
I feel like just warm in the here, but
Oh, okay.
the here.
In the here?
That's the technical term for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So my whiskey review of this is delicious.
Yeah, pretty much
I like it. Worth it.
worth it. I don't know how much it costs.
I was gonna
so
say
it's
I'm
all
not
worth
sure
it
if you
for
know
me.
if it's worth it or not.
You can just keep that to yourself. Buy me a book.
Okay, now you two have
Yep.
a whiskey there to review.
Yeah, we have Lefroy quarter cask.
So that'll be identical to this review then. Smooth, not
Yeah.
acrid or bitter, won't taste like road tar or anything
No.
like that. It'll be perfect. I'm curious. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's a really good. So I had a first sip while you guys are enjoying yours. It's honestly really smooth, really peaty. Like it tastes like a campfire feels. It just warms you up.
Mhm.
Just makes you feel really comfortable. Not like that aftertaste. It's really warm. It has a little bit of burn, but it's good, and it sticks around for a little bit, but it's not intrusive.
And for me, since I got no taste buds, it's a very nice brand. It percolates the front of my tongue just a little bit, and it's good. It's very smooth going down. I like drinking gasoline. But however, I got a Jack Daniels with me
Yeah,
to remind me how good this really is. So
He enjoys the Jack Daniels, so he's
Wait,
right now.
yeah,
it
I'm double.
which
dipping
one
it.
reminds you how good the other one is?
Well, the
Speak
Jack
carefully.
Daniels
I'm coming
is-
there
is
in a
really
couple
the hard
days.
Stuff I'm drinking to remind me how well this other whiskey really is. Because
Okay,
Jack
so you-
Daniels is added to Coca-Cola, toilet water. It's all good. So with this is actually a really nice sensation when I'm drinking it. So it's good.
Okay, good.
I'm digging it.
Good. You answered correctly. I thought you were saying, I need the Lefroy to remind me how great Jack Daniels is.
That's right. Now you're getting it.
Oh, that'd be horrible. Oh.
He will survive another night.
There we go. That's not creepy. No, not at all. Also, Nick, if you don't mind, can you get the gun off my head that you hired, please? Thank you.
Well, we'll see how the stream goes first.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Thank you.
So why don't you talk a little bit about some of the controversy you guys have been dealing with? Because I don't know, I think it's important people know, and then we'll start talking about where I think there's been some revelations as to where it's coming from lately.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot going on. Basically, we've had a hate club that's been following us for basically ever since we've been running conventions, for various reasons, more or less. But I guess it like really kicked into high gear after we announced Vic, because that group, it was almost like two black holes circling each other, and they finally came together to create one super massive
black hole from Japan.
Yeah. So basically, we have the people that are just angry at Vic and mad at Vic, and now they're paired up with the people that are angry at us and mad at us, and yeah, so that's been fun to deal with.
And like a black hole, sucks everything.
So but yeah, you guys have had. I think anybody who does anything in public has some sort of hate crew, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like that just develops right away. There's always at least one guy who's like, no. Like, just immediately. There could be a casino that only pays out, right? Just run by some eccentric trillionaire, and everybody who goes there puts in a quarter and gets out $10, and there'd be one guy like, this is stupid.
Yes,
absolutely. No, basically we've had like people that just like kind of, I don't know, they keep rolling and they just keep collecting each other, I guess. From like, this person said a story and that person said a story and everything else, and it's like, I don't know, we try to put on a good event, we try to put on a good thing, and I don't understand like where these people are coming from. Most notably, we've had someone in the past few years that has just kind of been nonstop, and
that's polite.
Yeah, that's being a bit more polite because we are Canadians still, but
that's right, eh?
But yeah, it seems like it's motivated by something. Like, I don't know, someone's doing something somewhere. But generally, this recent stuff here, we've kind of figured out it's stemming from one particular group of individuals that's in a neighboring town that has nothing to do with our convention. So,
yeah.
What particular group of individuals are we talking about here?
Oh boy. I would like to say the proper word that I want to use, but I'm afraid your stream's going to get demonetized.
This isn't, but you're not talking about, because I know that recently it's kind of come to light, or at least there's been some clues that there's another convention involved in some of this. Are we talking about that group of people?
Well, there's about 3 or 4 camps in here. I would say the main force that we've dealt with even before our favorite counterpart to Jennifer Lynn Hunt began starting at us. I think it was probably stemming from a group of cosplayers from Toronto that I don't know what their problem was. They just hate everything that's not centered in Toronto, I guess. But it seems to be stemming from that group and certain conventions that they circle.
Okay. So it's Toronto.
Yeah.
The Toronto's the entirety of the problem, from what I hear.
That's basically where all the problems in the universe come from.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've heard. Isn't Trudeau from Toronto?
He's from Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like
Oh,
French
yeah,
Toronto.
of course he'd be from Montreal. Okay, never mind.
That's like French Toronto.
Yeah. Right. That's also where they still enslave people. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to get turned away at the border.
I was going to say.
Careful, counselor.
By the way, I need to negotiate a clause in our contract where if I get turned away at the border, it's not my fault.
Well, if you get turned away at the border, you can't pass duty free.
Oh, I'm going. We're flying international.
Mm-hmm.
We get to shop at the duty-free shop.
You're welcome, eh?
Hey! That was real exciting for me. Thank you.
Do you know how many
Mention
times?
a boot later. A boot? A boot?
That's
What is
right,
it?
eh? You know, like go down to duty free and like pick up like your alcohol minus the stuff there, eh? And at the same time, you're like paying American dollars versus the Canadian ones. So you know you're like getting more for like $1, eh?
Hey, when you go ahead and have our ride pick us up at the airport, can you make sure you got enough room in the trunk for a couple of hockey bags, eh?
No problem, eh? Well, like it makes sure there's enough space for like everything.
I'll bring a couple gallons of maple syrup so we can fill up the car on the way.
Hey, you hoser, we'll stop by the Timmy's too and pick
Yo,
up like
hoser.
a double and stuff like that, huh?
Just a couple doonies, eh?
Yeah. Oh God, we're in so much trouble. I could just see it already.
Yeah,
Hey, Ron. Yeah,
You
Nick.
guys are being kicked out of Canada too.
yeah, it's okay. You can come hang out in our small town. It's fine. We don't have a Tim Hortons though.
We know of a house for sale.
Not yet.
Not yet. This time. We'll politely come in there and help you with
But
that.
they're spreading.
Yeah, can we? What is it? What do you have to spray on a Tim Hortons to make it go away?
Money.
No, that doesn't work. That keeps them around.
That explains everything, doesn't it, Nick?
That's why they keep coming up.
Yep. We
Oh
don't gotta-
gosh, now to be fair, I've only had Tim Hortons one time, and it was at the Mall of America.
I'm sorry.
Now, I was gonna say that Canada had invaded the Mall of America, but the Mall of America is actually owned by Canadians. Do you guys know this?
Wow, I did not know that.
But
So,
don't get too
those
proud.
are
They're
great.
Iranian Canadians.
That makes sense.
Yeah, of
So
course.
much more sense.
The Mall of America is owned by Iranian Canadians.
Well, I mean, our premier is owned by Americans, so that worked out.
Okay.
But the Tim Hortons that was at the mall was garbage. I bought 2 donuts. I took 1 bite and I threw the rest of that donut and the second donut in the garbage immediately.
Wait a second. So let me get this straight. You bought like a Boston cream at a Canadian
No, just
mall,
just glazed, regular glazed donuts.
Oh, that's terrible.
and you didn't use a hockey puck afterwards? What's wrong with you? Why are you eating sports equipment?
Yeah.
Was it Lady Rackets with you saying, "Dear, don't put that in your mouth"? And what did you do? You put it in your mouth, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah, I did. It was disgusting. It was about the texture of a hockey puck too. Oh, it was gross. I've got a request to read through some of these super chats real quick
Do it.
because one of the person who sent them has to go.
One of
Do
the
it.
All right.
person
Do it.
who
One-
sent.
Do
One
it.
of the people's. Although I don't see.
Mhm.
Where's his chat? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, this one. Gelth Walker. This is a long distance super chat, and it's for you. It came in earlier, and I had to save it.
Okay.
It says, "This is for the lovely Lady Rackets."
How do you know I was lovely?
I don't know what people do on the
I'm
internet.
just kidding. I'm kidding. Keep going. Sorry.
Lovely Lady Rackets, man beard, not that late and gay grandpa shorts wearing Pinocchio nose boomer, Nick,
Wow.
I'm a grifter Rekieta. That's it. That's all it
Wow.
says. This is for the lovely Lady Rackets,
go.
man beard,
There you go.
not that late and gay grandpa shorts wearing. Are you saying she's my beard?
I could be.
Well,
I
interesting.
don't know.
That's rude.
Think about it.
Let's see here. We've got Socialism is for Figs. It says, "Hey Nick, got a new whiskey from Colorado today called Stranahan's. It's pretty dang good. Cool. I'll see if I can find one." Colosign says, "If I buy some VIP tickets, can you distribute them to some random goers? Also, thank you for supporting Vic. Even if you're Canadian, at least you're helping Vic out."
Even if
And
you're
they're be
Canadian.
more than happy to. Not a problem, eh?
Absolutely.
For Rekieta, why come you always late and gay? Listen, it was her fault.
I disagree.
If you could disagree with truth, it doesn't make it not true.
It's not true to
From a
me.
certain perspective, of course.
I reject your truth.
Well,
I claim my own.
Careful, Nick. She's going to join Law Twitter.
Yeah, that's...
No.
Don't do that to me.
I hate all things social media.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she would raise the attractiveness quotient on Law Twitter dramatically by joining it. So we can't have that happen. I can't keep making fun of them if she joins. Anyway, no. It's not your fault, but it is. I was waiting for you to come into the office.
So you were relying on me to keep time for you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just clarifying. Mm-hmm.
What do you expect me to keep time on my own?
I don't know. I told you I was going to take a shower.
The 19th Amendment exists for you to keep time for me.
Nope.
That's what it says.
Nope.
What does it say?
I don't know. I was waiting for you to tell me.
But no, so when you didn't walk in, I was just sitting here like browsing Twitter. I'm like, okay, as soon as she walks in, we'll start the show. And then I looked down, it was 11:01. So, anyway. But to answer Colosign's question, you guys have another thing though too, right? Like you have an option for people who can't make it. You have like a digital VIP pass. Isn't that right? Something like that?
Yeah, so we have the non-attending pass. I mean, full credits to Kamea-Con. We're stealing your idea. We're making it a bit better. Basically, we have 5 tiers of the non-attending pass. So from $5, this is all Canadian pricing too. So you
so
can
it's
buy
basically
like 8,000
free
of them
with exchange rates.
with exchange rate. Yeah. So we have 5 tiers ranging from $5 all the way up to $100. Starting at $20, you get like a random autograph, which is pretty cool. And at $50 you get one of the variant covers. So we have like unique program guides, which most conventions have like program guides, but ours look like comic books.
Right.
Yeah. So we have 3 cosplay photos that Vic gave us, and I did some Photoshop finagling, and I made them look like comic book covers for each of the people he was cosplaying. And so at the $50 level, you're going to get one of those variant covers. So basically it'll be that you'll get a signature from one person that you choose. And at the $100 level, you get to pick who you get an autograph from. You get all 3 of the variant covers, and you also get a replica guest badge of any of the guests that you want.
Do I have to sign any of those?
Yes. It's in your contract, Nick.
Is it?
Yes, it is, Nick.
Are you prepared to go to court over that contract?
I'll be more than happy to see you there, sir, with my Sunday pants on.
It's in the contract that we're talking about right now.
Oh, you almost did the about.
A boot.
A boot? I heard it. It was half there.
See, the funny thing is, Nick, we wrote it in Canadian, so you understand what we're signing. Sorry.
I knew I should have taken Canadian in school, but they didn't offer it in Texas.
You just don't understand moose law, Nikki.
It's not true. I saw Strange Brew at a very young age, so I've been fluent Canadian for a long time.
That's
Nick, you
definitely-
can't talk about that movie because that will be the rest of your actual stream with me tonight. Because that's one of my favorite movies of like old time, you hoser.
Someone in the chat was talking about how they could only hear the moose from Big Brother earlier.
The moose from Big Brother?
They know. It's when it was a Disney or Pixar, I don't know, animated film where the moose were Canadian, or at least very Minnesotan.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said Big Brother, I was thinking like that show.
Was it Big Brother? What? I don't remember.
Brother Bear.
Brother Bear. Okay, I'm like, it came in
Bear.
the chat so long
Just-
ago.
yeah,
Brother Bear,
they're,
thank
like,
you, chat. Thank you,
pretty similar.
thank you. I don't think I ever actually saw it. I don't know how.
The
I
chat
taped that one.
knows.
The chat is good.
Isn't that the one where like an Eskimo kid gets turned into an animal?
I think a bear.
Yeah.
He should have been turned into a seal.
That would have been a very
Joaquin
short
Phoenix
movie,
was
Nick.
the bear? I do like Joaquin.
But was it? It wasn't like what was his name? In Gladiator, that Joaquin Phoenix as the bear, that would be great.
Yeah, it would. No, it was ladder 49, Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Where you just cry the whole time. I watched it. Did you watch it? You didn't, did you?
No, I think,
you're a horrible person.
I did watch Ladder 49. He's stuck in that room
wasn't
like the whole
the
movie.
Joker with
I
Joaquin
just
Phoenix.
read it. Shut up.
No, and there's
Can't ruin it for
that's
them.
not ruining it. He's stuck in it, and there he's like remembering all of his life in the movie, right? Like, isn't that what's going on?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not a spoiler.
Don't go any
The
further.
spoiler would be saying he has leprosy,
He does at the end.
and he was sent to Ireland, Greenland. What's Canada's opinion on Greenland, by the way?
I mean, it's kind of a lie because it's not green at all.
That infuriates us on a day in, day out basis.
Dude. I'm sorry. I got to just stop.
She's
I really
gonna,
love your accents. It's like a fun thing for me.
she's gonna get kicked out of Canada.
I will, because I'll be like running up to everybody just like giddy. Oh, don't tell them about our friends from Canada.
They're coming.
Shut up.
They're coming to the show.
No, they are not.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the people I'm talking about?
R&L, yeah, they're coming.
I thought R was down in visiting your parents.
Yeah, but they'll be back.
Really? By
Yeah.
the weekend? I'm so excited right now.
Yeah, that's what my dad sent the super chat. He said they want tickets to the show.
That is so fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't even get into why this is fun, but it's so fun.
I'll introduce you guys to them. They're great. And
Wonderful.
they're relatively local to you. They're not in Kitchener. They're somewhere around that area, though.
They are literally the most attractive people I've ever met. Can
Wait
we
a
be
second, you haven't
real?
met me yet.
That's true. It's true. I have not.
That's right.
Apologies.
Yeah, he has the face for radio. It's okay.
Would you stop it?
True story. And I really hope that this person is nowhere near a computer that would find this. When I was a teenager, I had like a mad crush on a DJ, a local DJ.
I don't think that they watch my show.
I'm
just gonna
hoping
guess.
you have. Anyway, so when I was like 14, this 30-some-year-old, yes, I know it's creepy weird, like bent the rules and let me come on as a guest DJ because you had to be 15 and I was 14. But I had like, I don't know, for whatever reason, and I don't know why, except thinking back, I kind of know why. But anyway, he had always met, like, he had the nicest radio voice. Yeah. That was a creepy looking dude.
That was a good story.
Yep, that's as far as it went. He really just had a face for radio. It was so true. And he was still like my good buddy. And we, but I was like, whoo, that killed that crush.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jesus, now you're hurting me.
No, not you, him. I'm telling you, it was like a 30-year-old creepy man who's, I don't know.
We dig it.
Well.
We dig it.
Yeah, it sounds like that relationship went far.
Yeah. Well,
It's kind of like Mask.
I didn't need to have anything to do with him. Let's be real. All
right. Hold on. DOG Bira says, to the reps of KCC, how dare you? How dare you invite such a vile person to your convention? Don't you realize Nick is a lawyer? Also, do you have any dogs?
Us?
No, not us, them.
Well, first off, we like dares, and at the same time here, I want to bet. So that's how that ball got rolling when it came down to Nick and Vic. So as far as dogs and pets, no.
I mean, the country has dogs, yes.
This is true. We just let them in the other day. So we're
The
very happy
dogs
with
in
that.
Canada.
There are dogs in Canada.
There are dogs in Canada.
They
It's not
only
that
pull
cool.
sleds.
Our kids about had a heart attack today.
Well, those are not
We were
dogs.
talking
those
about
are
how in some
huskies.
countries people eat dogs.
Yeah.
Well, in our country, President Obama eats dogs.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I broke our kids. I apologize.
And let's not forget that Mitt Romney
Apology.
strapped a dog to the top of a car and drove across country. That was the longest uncomfortable silence after that story.
I was waiting for one of them to break it because I had nothing. I was like, oh my gosh.
But that happened. Mitt Romney, the man who wanted to impeach Donald Trump, impeached himself by strapping a dog to the top of a station wagon and driving across the country.
Did the dog live?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
okay,
can you
that's good.
literally make any story start with Mitt Romney and just say the most ridiculous thing and it sounds like it's true?
Yes.
I was listening to Razor Fist today, and he said, and Mitt Romney, the cuck from Kolob, and I died. I died immediately. I had to be AED'd back to life. Sorry, I went through cardiac arrest earlier today,
Yeah,
but I'm
okay.
okay. I got over it.
Cool. Great.
It's like Mitt Romney's like the original Florida man.
Just nicer. Okay, next. Ryan Mercado says, Nikki, if I don't get my GoFundMe share in 2 days, I'm going to come all the way to Kitchener from Toronto to get it in person. Also,
that's
hi, Lady Rackets.
That's coming right from the source.
Well, I have sent all of the GoFundMe money to Canada, and it must have been confiscated by your commie government. It's not my fault.
Or maybe we use it for the convention, eh?
Yeah.
Well, you are a sponsor, so
Well, yeah, of course. You buy a full-page ad with us. We basically you helped us pay for your hotel bill, which is pretty much the whole hotel. It's great. Yeah, this GoFundMe money. It's just absolutely fantastic. I hope everyone has their own GoFundMe campaign.
and like
forward.
you even like bribed the city so that they wouldn't pull the venue. Like, thanks for that, Nick. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
With your money, we got more security. We got like the cops coming in and all the rest of the good stuff like that. So
You should see how much I spent at Anime North. Hold on, I want to finish up these super chats real quick. RZQDW says, Nick, quote, I think we can eliminate the echo. Jesus Christ, take that anti-Semitic garbage out of here, you bigot. I mean, that's a bit much. That's a bit much.
Rude.
Yeah, that's not what I was talking about at all. Frederick Little says, hi, Lady Rackets. It's nice to see you on Nick's live stream. See, I told you. Also to the reps of Kitchener Comic Con, I look forward to attending your convention.
Ooh.
Sounds like an awesome experience.
Look us up, yo.
Yeah, also, Nick, can you do your Lemoyne impression?
I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a pickup line to use on you.
That's why you were looking at me like that?
Yeah. Well, I was going to do it in his voice and see if it turned you on.
Oh, I can tell you no, it doesn't. And I don't even know what it is.
What are you doing?
Is it like the creepy one that I hear sometimes through the floor?
Yeah.
I realized how funny that sounded as I was saying it.
Yeah, that's right. That's how I sneak up on you.
No, I mean, like literally right above you is the sunroom, and that's where I sit sometimes, so I can hear you.
Why don't you just turn on the stream? You can hear me really easily.
Because I'm usually doing something else that I enjoy.
Hey, girl, are your legs tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day. But if I chase you, I'll have a heart attack and die.
It's just like if I'd married a smoker.
No.
It's fine. Just leave him alone. I'm just kidding.
Does that wiggle your uterus?
Oh, dear Lord, like sometimes you say things that like disgust me on a level that I can't even like fathom.
When you come to Canada, we'll protect you.
Shocking.
Oh my gosh, I felt that all the way from
I don't know.
here.
It just for some reason really makes my uterus crawl, eh?
I need a shower.
Wait, are you
Excuse me.
No, I shouldn't be. If I am, then God is laughing at us.
No, we're laughing with you.
It'd be a miracle.
Okay. JL not here says, a tiger kachin, kakin, Edgar kakin. I was told, oh, he just put my name backwards. I was told making a lawyer say their name backwards sends them back to the grift dimension where they belong.
Pretty close.
It defeats their ability to speak. That works.
Reason.
Someone said to like the stream to get Nick to stop flirting in Lemoyne.
Please like it. Subscribe,
Yeah.
please.
I want to sniff your hair, but I don't have the lung capacity.
I need some more whiskey. Excuse me.
You're killing everybody's uteruses right now.
Population control.
Austin Heartless says, just got here. Is there a way to gift a VIP pass to a random con goer? Yes.
Yes.
How do they? What's the mechanism for doing that?
Well, basically, all they'd have to do is if they're buying a VIP pass, just send us an email and say, "Hey, this is my order number. Please make sure this gets to someone because I'm just donating it."
Okay, so that's
In a burlap
the email.
sack.
Is that on the website?
Yep, it's another contact us section.
Okay, I have a link to the website in the video description for everyone here. It is 1,000,000 degrees in here.
Got a couple. I agree. Yeah, I was having the hardest time trying to figure out. Actually, it took me an extra like 30 minutes after I got out of the shower to get down here. Yeah, I got here at like 11:30. Do the math. Because I was like, oh gosh, it's always so hot in there. I can't wear a sweater. But if I wear anything too low cut, then I'll be a Twitch thought, and I just can't go that route.
Will you please go on my Twitch channel and thought it up so I can just gain a bunch of subscribers? Then you can leave afterwards. It's fine.
I apologize. No, I'm going to get a bad rep.
It's a bait and switch.
Just all you have to
It's
do
a
is go on
master
there,
bait and switch.
and every hour
I don't want to hear
complain about
anything
not
about
being on Instagram.
masturbate anything.
It's a master.
Shut it off. I will take away your microphone.
I have 2.
They all say that, babe. They all say that.
32 inches. Don't forget, I've got 2.
That is one of the best movies, most ridiculous movies they ever made. Loved it. Did y'all see Down with Love? Like with Ewan McGregor
yeah.
and Renee Zellweger? Couldn't think of her last name. Save me.
I almost forgot about that movie.
So ridiculously fun. It's just all innuendo and ridiculousness, but I just loved it.
Where's that fan? Do you remember the fan? A fan sent me
Yeah,
a
a fan sent you a fan.
It's for the
It's-
fans, Nikki.
I think it's upstairs.
Oh god.
Did you bring it down here?
I don't think so. I meant to.
When I'm done, I'll go and bring it back to you because
Oh,
I'm
you're
not going
so
to be here
nice.
too much longer.
Yeah. That's
I'm gonna
sad.
slip.
It's sad.
I got to color by number, honestly, and then sleep. But priorities.
Color by number. They don't allow that app in Canada.
It's a freaking curse.
It's region locked.
It should be.
When you leave the country, it only lets you color one maple leaf. It's just one color.
That's good.
It's just
It'll help
only
my
communist
OCD a
colors.
lot.
all of the puzzles are just no. It's just one tap and you're done.
We have to
You're done,
make it
eh?
clear for everybody.
You're done, eh?
Say famous movie lines in Lemoyne's voice.
Mm-mm.
You don't love me. You love the idea of me.
Okay.
Wow.
That was what was that?
I don't know, but it sounded familiar, so
That was
I
a Barbara
was gonna go with
Streisand
it.
line, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody?
What?
What was that? I'm waiting to see if anybody has any idea what in the world you are quoting. They're saying, no. Say show feet in Lemoyne voice.
Show me those feet. Let me see
Oh, no.
those sweet
Literally
tarsals.
nobody knows.
I
I'm
wanna
pretty
lick-
sure you just made that up.
I
No.
want to lick your metatarsals.
More whiskey. More whiskey.
Ew.
What's the medical term for toes? Is it tarsals?
Well, kind of. It's like phalanges are fingers and toes, but there's probably. How do you? Well, tarsals. Tarsals are the. I'm not going to show you my feet, but I'll tell. Tarsals are up further in the foot.
Metatarsals.
Yeah, metatarsals. But then the actual. I think the toes themselves are
chasm over
your phalanges.
tarsals.
Oh,
Oh no!
What?
Nothing.
Did you just drop your drink?
No, not my drink. Just nothing.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
But it's so far away now. Prince of Tides, Barbara Streisand.
Thank you.
Someone on there said it. I didn't know.
I know what you're thinking.
They could be saying anything and I would agree.
Did I fire 6 shots or 5? Well, to tell you the truth, it's been so confusing, I've forgotten myself. So you have to ask yourself one question. You feel lucky, punk? 'Cause I don't. Say a pickup line in Vic's voice.
That's kind of dirty,
I'm
Nick.
sorry. I
Very
didn't mean to
dirty,
laugh. I
Harry.
love Vic. I'm sorry. Now I'm in trouble.
That's right, kids.
Ron,
Duck and cover.
Chris, look, I'm really happy to come to your show. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a great time. I need some water though, and I only drink Dasani. And if you bring me, listen here, Chris.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
If you bring me something other than Dasani, I am gonna wreck your little convention.
You're gonna get in trouble. Nick.
I will drop these gay pants, and I will take a big juicy toot all over that convention.
Oh my God! Stop.
Okay, I admit Vicky would not say any of that.
We'll find out this weekend, won't we?
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't say any of that.
I am the sheepdog, and I will protect.
Wait.
It's
Wait.
okay, Nick.
Wait.
Most security guards will have remote controls over the weekend, so we'll all be good.
Yeah, we're replacing all the batons with remote controls.
What? What did you just do?
I didn't do anything. The remote did it.
What was that? What voice is that?
Ron Toye.
Okay.
It's not my voice.
Okay.
It's not even me doing an impression.
Okay.
Someone else made this.
Okay.
Do you think I can make this? This has an extra button and a USB port.
It does have an extra button and a USB port.
I have no talent.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make
Agreed.
anything.
Watch yourself.
I didn't do it. He did it. Look, Ron said it, not me.
Well, I didn't say anything.
Not you. The other one.
It is really hot in here.
I'm
I got
so
it
hot.
on like sweating.
This is my hell.
I think I'm watching my hair frizz. As we're sitting here, it's so hot. I feel like I'm in Florida again.
You know that sandpaper I bought? I need it. I'm itchy.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave you in this hot box.
I love that.
Well,
No,
finally we're
not
talking. Now we're into it.
Do you like hot boxes?
your own hot box, darling. Your own.
Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Esme Illa says swivel around, show us the chair. They love this chair.
Why?
This is Chair Coon. This is my co-host.
Chair go for when you go to deal with the kids?
Yeah. That's what's happening. You are missed, Nick. Lady Rackets, you are missed too. Banana stand money. There's always money in the banana stand.
I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
You watched that show.
The banana stand?
Arrested Development.
Sounds so ominous.
Oh, I did.
There's money in the banana stand.
Got it. My bad.
There
It's
was
been a long
money in the
time.
banana stand.
I burned it down. Okay, anyway. It's been a long time since we've seen that.
Yeah.
And we never did finish.
No, but that's because
Sad day.
the fourth season was utter garbage.
We got to the fourth season?
Yeah. That's when they rebooted it, kind of, and they started bringing in a bunch of celebrities to ruin the show. Yeah. Did you guys watch Arrested Development at all?
It was really fun at first.
Way back in the day.
It used to be standard viewing if you're a Canadian.
What was that?
It used to be standard viewing if you're Canadian. You have to watch it at least an
Standard
hour a
viewing if you're
day,
Canadian.
every day, and be thankful that it's on the free television.
Thank you, Canada, for putting this on the free television.
Right, eh?
The Communist Television Network.
CBC.
It was a soft reboot. Emphasis on soft. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about soft things.
Okay. I think that's all the present super chats.
That was supposed to be under my breath, guys.
You have to say it like this.
I-
You know how I feel about soft things.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Oh, don't.
Oh, Nick,
That
I
makes
feel
it
that over
worse.
here.
That's just how I normally breathe.
Don't ever breathe like that again.
Oh.
Nick, I will walk out of this vault.
I love watching you walk away.
Shut up!
I'm gonna puke. Oh God, it's not the bourbon.
Killing everybody here, Nick. Not just me. Not just me. Ugh.
If genocide is what it takes. I can't finish that joke. I'll get thrown off of YouTube.
You will. Please
Yeah.
don't.
It's
Ugh.
okay. So I need to get some rules clear. What jokes am I not allowed to tell at Kitchener City Comic Con?
Oh.
Ooh, good question. Good question. Any jokes that involves a prime minister, any girls that are cosplay positive for body type. I'm gonna have to refer to the contract that you signed. So allow us to get back to you in a decent amount of time.
Let me just long story short, any jokes that you would make on stream.
Don't.
Everything, Nick. Understand the
Generally
preposition you
probably
currently
a
in?
good, yeah.
If you're going to say a joke,
Wait a second.
Don't.
On top of that, if you have any questions, just ask your lovely wife. She'll help you through this process.
so what am I? So I've got two panels, right? I've got one panel that's a 40K panel that I definitely agreed to do in advance.
Absolutely.
And the other panel is like a conversation with me.
Yep.
We thought it was the best panel going.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to converse about?
Well, you were saying you're telling Harley you had an idea. So I mean,
but
the
I could
people
have
that
been
go to your
lying for all
panel,
you know.
they're going to be there for you.
And also, aren't you your best favorite subject to talk about? So this should be like really easy for you, Nick.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't know if there was anything you wanted me to talk about.
Not really. I mean, you're the entertainer. Like you're the expert on it. So
They don't even want me to talk. That's what I heard just now.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. They're just like you.
I was going to say they speak my language, but I mean, it works.
You don't say buddy enough.
Dang it. I'll work on it. Eh. It's so not natural.
The virus is spreaded.
You know what, though? I'm really good at picking up accents. Like, horribly good.
I can't.
It's so terrible. So I might actually really be Canadian by the end of the trip.
Oh, it's going to be so good.
He really likes to bring me home with an accent. It's actually disturbing.
Are you both native Canadian? Like,
don't you love Canadians?
Like born? Yeah.
Well, I don't see Canadians, I don't versus anything else. I mean, I don't know what you mean by Canadian.
Sure.
But I meant, were you both born, raised in Canada, or are you imported, or what?
Well, some of us are born from vats, so there's that aspect to genetic design, genetic cloning, basically hand-me-down genes. So it was a big
listen. One of you sounds decidedly more Canadian than the other, and I'll let you two
think
fight.
So? I was gonna say who.
I'm gonna let them fight it out. But I was just curious.
Wait a second, we can't do that. We're Canadians. It's our DNA code. We can't fight each other. Like even if we want to, we can't.
It's true.
We'll just write angry letters at each other.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Wait, didn't you write a letter to Anime North?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's angry letters coming.
Horrible angry letter. I have to buy a whole box of pens now in paper. So send them an email.
See, the Sharpie is mightier than the pen.
That's right. When you get a Sharpie, stand the hell back.
You're practically yelling at people. It's like writing in all caps.
Listen here, buddy. I'll get you a poster board, eh? We'll get a poster board and a Sharpie, and we will bring this house down.
If you're not careful, I'm going to upgrade this to card stock.
Oh.
Watch out, or I'll send you some Budweiser. What's the Canadian beer?
If you want free beer, you have to go to the factory, eh?
Yeah.
I found this mouse in your bottle, so you owe me like free beer, eh? Take off.
How long has it been since you've seen Strange Brew?
A while. Quite a
Again,
while.
here in Canada, it's required watching. So
Every
you know,
like year or
CBC,
so,
you have to
just to
watch
keep
that
you
as
up to
well.
date.
When he burps the edge off of the vat, I laugh so hard every single time.
Clearly, they do too.
Yeah.
From the reaction.
It's a perfect movie moment. No, what was that movie? Canadian Bacon with John Candy, where they're
yeah.
at the hockey
Yes.
game,
Yeah.
and he says, "Yeah, and their beer sucks," and then they just get beat up really bad. Like, what's the Canadian beer? I don't even know.
Okay, first off, don't say that.
I mean, like the most famous one,
That's
probably
one of the
Molson
off-limits.
Canadian.
And also,
It's
one of the
easy.
few things we'll have on hand as well is a fantastic brewery up here called Waterloo Brewery. And they make this fantastic, and I do mean crack in a can, fantastic grapefruit beer. And if you don't like the liquid crack in the can, you could get the other super crack in the can known as raspberry beer. And I got to tell you, I like my light beers, but this is absolutely fantastic. Sounds weird. I know. Trust me. I know.
But what about for
It's
someone
good.
who doesn't like beer?
If you don't like beer, then you like this. It tastes like a cooler.
I do
Yeah.
or I don't like that.
So it's like a
Clarify.
shandy, right?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a shandy.
Yeah.
What's a shandy?
A really fruity beer. It's like
But
if
does
women,
it still taste like beer?
It's like
No.
if women
No.
made beer, this is what it would be.
I never trust it.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think
it's the
I've
fuzzy
had a
navel of
beer yet that has not tasted like beer to me. Like I have not found a dish of food that had a speck of cilantro that did not taste like full-on cilantro.
Speaking
to
of
me.
that, we need to drink that.
That we do, because that's mead and that is good.
Yeah, when are we going to do that?
I don't know, but not tonight.
No, not tonight, because you're going to leave.
Yes, I
We can
am.
find some. We might
Foster's
have
is
to
not a
put them.
Canadian beer, it's an Australian beer.
And Moosehead's a Canadian beer.
Moosehead would be.
Corona is saying Moosehead.
Would be Moosehead.
Have you heard of the
Moosehead's a
coronavirus?
really strong tasting beer.
I don't know. I don't like any
We don't
beer.
like beer. If it tastes like hops, I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's a very hoppy beer. We can probably see if we can find some mead.
Mead is good.
Meat is good. Meat is good.
Yeah.
Beer.
And the thing is, getting back to this grapefruit thing, I think you might enjoy it. In all honesty, I was pleasantly surprised, and I had to stop drinking it because I was going to too many AA meetings. So with that, it's
Yeah,
really,
that's generally
really good.
Siren Jag says, some admin let me in the Anime North Facebook group about 2 weeks ago, even though I didn't answer the questions for entry. Well, this week, when the drama started with the AN staffers, I proceeded to wreck their poop. By the
Siren
way,
Jag is doing God's work, honestly.
Lady Rackets, I messaged you the 17th.
Wait, what? Who? What?
Siren Jag did.
I don't know who Siren Jag is.
It's Siren Jag.
That doesn't tell me.
I don't know how he messaged you.
I don't know
Maybe on
either.
Facebook. It's really hard to get to the unsolicited messages on Facebook now.
I was gonna say I don't know.
Yeah, I tried messaging Drexel, but I didn't know if it would be creepy to add him or just message him.
I told him how to find it. So I don't know if he responded
I
yet.
love that people are messaging Drex.
Well,
Texts me, hoes. What do you think about that?
I think they're
I mean,
trying-
hosers. I can't even say it right.
Hosers.
Oh, there we go.
Hosers. Oh, what is
Hosers,
it?
Maddie.
Hosers, yeah.
Hosers.
Not
I think
Hosiers.
it can be monetized.
Hosiers is close to Hoosiers,
Is
which
this
is
like
a bunch
a
of white
movie?
boys playing basketball
It was-
with Gene Hackman.
I don't know how I feel about that movie.
They were getting beat by those tan players until that one kid learned to do the grandma shot from the free throw line.
Oh, wow.
And then after that movie, they implemented.
Messaged you on Facebook Messengers. I'm listening. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
It was a
And then
double.
after Hoosiers, they implemented the 3-point line to give white people a chance.
I thought
That
that
makes
was just
sense.
from a movie.
Well,
What? Seriously,
it's just a joke.
I think no, it's just
And
a
then
joke
God
that you've
invented
said.
Steph Curry.
No, it's just a joke. I said now, but no,
Oh.
the 3-point line was to give white boys a chance.
Yeah, what movie was that in though?
Oh, that was what was that? Was that an Undercover Brother?
Maybe.
Oh God.
Might have been.
It sounds like a line from that.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Mhm.
I think we got off track
We did.
quite a bit. Where was the track?
I don't
Where were
know.
we going?
I don't
It's
know.
Covered in snow.
Yeah.
No, I was
Quite
a long
honestly,
time
is there
ago.
any less snow there than there is here?
I think now we had like a really warm snap, but we're getting more snow.
Before the weekend or after?
Just before the weekend.
Before we've been monitoring this for a while.
Kind of tired of snow. I'll be real with
Yeah,
you.
it's like it's beyond January. It's time for the snow to move on. We're
Yeah.
looking forward
And
to
now
it,
it's
but
almost March. So I'm definitely
Yeah.
done.
We had fall spring, and now we're having second winter.
Yeah,
weather
we have
back
winter.
Second winter.
Second winter.
Good
Anyway,
mystery.
we have second winter until like May.
Yeah.
Freaking nuts. I don't know why we live where we do. Really don't.
Architect of Fate says your guests are lying.
What?
Canadians can fight. Just give them both a bent stick while standing on frozen water and put something black between them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
On an unrelated topic, keep Drexel out of Canada and away from ice rinks.
You just have to give us some minority to fight over, and then we'll just go to war. That's
At least
okay.
you're fighting over them.
Do you think Drexel
You're
goes?
fighting to hit them
Drexel
around.
doesn't go anywhere near water.
No, it's true.
No,
It's true, he doesn't.
I've known that man for so long. He's never been to a swimming pool in his life.
No, I don't think he can swim. He's too big to swim. That man can't move his arms around fast enough. Just saying. Sorry. I had to explain to my cousin what an odontist was.
Adonis?
Am I saying it wrong?
You mean Adonis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
not Adontis. Adontis might work on your teeth, but an Adonis is something different.
An odontist is a really sexy dentist. Anyway, yeah. That too.
You can stop now. with
That's
that
all I
story.
got. That's all I got.
Adontis. Oh my god.
It was a good conversation. It is seriously so hot in here, though, Nick. How do you live?
I don't. In misery.
I cannot even.
I'm captive to the stream.
I want to take my clothes off, and I don't think that was your idea.
I
but
usually do that.
maybe.
That's why
Maybe I just caught your plan, Nick.
That's why all my-
come on my show. Come into my hot office.
That's why all
Wear
my
your
live streams are
sweatpants.
3 hours. After the second hour, the clothes can come off and YouTube doesn't notice.
Do you seriously not hear it? It's driving me crazy that you've not acknowledged it.
Oh, I got it.
You hear it though?
Yeah.
Like identical laugh.
Pretty close.
It's my favorite thing in the world. Keep laughing.
Well, you got.
See?
Oh, come on. That was a Canadian pity laugh. Don't give her that. Make her earn it.
Thank you.
This is wow.
Okay. So
All right.
I was trying to get to this drama and you keep
Yeah.
derailing
We
me.
got drama?
We got a lot of drama.
I'm sorry. I finished my whiskey a long time ago and it's really hot in here, so I don't know how you focus.
Oh, Jesus.
You guys are lucky to be out of the studio. Just saying.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
drama.
yeah.
Drama.
Drama.
Okay.
But I'm disappointed that it doesn't involve me at all.
It can.
If you wanted to.
Like,
We can
what
tag
do
you at any time.
Yeah.
What
You
do
can
I have
represent
to
it
do?
anytime you like, Nick.
How do I get on people? Like, I thought I was on lists.
I'm sorry. Someone just really funny super chatted. I gotta.
Odontosaurus Drex.
Yes. Thank you.
You know,
Thank you
laugh
for
sounds to
knowing.
me- that laugh to me sounds like someone you're related to.
Really? I related to a lot of people.
Yeah, but two people that are very closely related laugh exactly like that.
Very closely related. Because see, now you got to give me hints because all I hear is our friend.
See, they can't see me.
No, really? You think they
Oh,
have?
that's exactly their laugh.
No, it isn't. You haven't been to enough movies with them. I've lived my life with them, I'm telling you.
I tried.
They don't know. I've
I
lived my
tried.
life with a lot of people.
Well, let's
is a
start
bigger
hearing these
mystery than who
stories
voiced
now.
Bubsy the
We're-
Bobcat.
Y'all have joined Therapy Hour.
Well, Nick, it's been an awesome therapy hour. Thank you very much. I will bill you accordingly, of course.
No, I do want to talk about this drama. Let's get
Yeah.
into the drama.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You did it. I was done.
Wait a second. You did it, A. That's proper language.
No, but it was too harsh of a word from me to add A. A is too sweet.
This is true. This is very true.
All right. So let's talk drama.
Drama.
Sure.
So we talked about the Toronto Cuck Squad. They were giving you trouble. But then lately, there's been some indication that maybe there's some Anime North involvement in this.
Yeah, it seems that way. And I don't know if you were keeping close in the situation that was breaking down today, where one of the directors of Anime North came out and claimed that one of the whistleblowers that came to us phone called them and was explaining away the threats that weren't actually threats, but somehow they were existing, but they don't exist.
So they were.
it's really
how
weird.
are they explaining away the threats? Like, because there was that one where the guy threatened to struggle snuggle the minor, right?
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if that came from Anime North, but that came from some crazy person.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is not confirmed from the
Confirmed
Anime
or
North
denied.
tribe.
We don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know about that one. But basically, we had two Anime North staffers come to us, and this was taking place over just a concerned friend phone call, because these people normally came to our events every single year, been huge supporters, very vocal supporters of us, and they've always been there, like everything else like that. And then we hear like, oh, we can't go because our PR people tell us it's just bad because you have Vic there, so we're just not going to go. So
Okay.
Ron gave one of them a call, saying like, hey, like it left a voicemail saying, hey, we're just really concerned about you. It doesn't sound like you. Just please give us a call back. So then he calls back and speaks to Ron and goes on about a 2-hour phone conversation with them about how he can't go because if he's being threatened by people in Anime North. People in Anime North are saying if we go, they're gonna cancel us and they're gonna ban us from the convention. They're gonna ban us from blacklist us from the industry, and they're gonna destroy our reputation, and they're gonna cancel our gigs and blah 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 blah. And so when I hear this, because we want to protect their identities, because like obviously they're saying they're scared of some individual that's making these threats. And apparently they have all this power. So
Yeah. They want to end my career and break down my networking. Well, who are you? Yeah.
Well,
Hold on.
exactly. Well,
Let
it
me just
actually
hop
goes
in
deeper
line
than
to
that,
reveal it.
though. It actually goes a little bit deeper than that, because one of the individuals actually has a paying job, and apparently one of these people has the ability to cancel said paying job.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so that's a lovely person. That's the person we want to protect, obviously. Being sarcastic, of course, but no. Basically, so that was said to us, and I did my best to protect their identity. Did not give out any details. I had several people from Anime North telling me, hey, you know what, we would really, really love to look into this, but we need the names of these people. Give us the names of these people. Boy, howdy, would we like the names of those people. It's like, that's a little bit too creepy. So no, I'm not giving them. And basically we relayed what the threats were. And lo and behold, basically it was like 2 or 3 days of, we really need to know the names of these people. And then when I finally come out and use a specific term, I said that their gigs were going to get canceled. All of a sudden, one of the whistleblowers, goes to the Anime North director and says, I can explain. And they don't give the details of the conversation, of course, because, they're professional. But they have no problem naming the person's position, very specific position that gives away their identity, because there's only one of them. And then says, oh, it doesn't matter that we gave away who this person is, because that they own an independent company and they're not part of Anime North anyways, so it doesn't matter to us. But yeah, so these two whistleblowers are obviously not having a great time right now because they chose to speak up. And even though we did our best to protect them and their identity, it doesn't look like anybody else in that particular sphere of things did.
Well, that's just pleasant, isn't it?
Yeah, really lovely people.
But I read a statement from the director of Anime North that says that all this is fake.
Yeah, they said without an investigation too. I guess they looked in their crystal ball. They asked the magic mirror, and they said, everything is fake. Everything is lies. These threats the threats obviously don't exist. Like the threats that this person felt that they had to come and explain that these threats don't exist. Because somebody behind the scenes is obviously pushing and saying, hey, those threats that you're saying that I obviously don't know that you're saying, but I know that you're saying them. You should probably go and tell them that they don't exist. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Right. But apparently they don't exist, and we're all just making it up. And it's just Kitchener Comic Con's directors doing it for attention.
Well, aren't you though?
I mean, I can safely say before any of this nonsense from Anime North came out, we were getting people purchasing passes from Australia, from Singapore, from the UK, from South America, from the United States. I think we're doing plenty good for attention. We don't need to drum up some controversy between some
many from Russia
nearby.
Aha, I got you now. How many from Russia? Say it. Say the names
now, no, comrade.
The VIP pass is a very good supply, comrade. We must buy more of them with the rubles, yeah?
Well, I mean, the best way, when you think about it logically, look, I have to sympathize with...
Hold on. Logically?
Yeah, well, I have to sympathize with Anime North's position here, because when
He's gonna try.
When you think about it logically, what better way to attract people to your show and support for your show than to say that there's a group, like a cabal out there trying to ruin people who associate with you? I mean, that's the best crazy way to get people to associate you with you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so crazy, And what better way to show that you're not trying to make an example of your neighboring convention than by making example of your neighboring convention?
Right. This is perfect. They have figured it out.
We're not punching you. Your face is just hitting our fist constantly.
You're making us do this.
Yeah, stop headbutting my knuckles.
I had a brother who used to say he was not kicking me, he was pushing me with his foot, or moving me with his foot.
Well, you were in the way.
No, I wasn't. I was not near him when I was being moved.
Well, I mean, I guess we tapped their elbow with a remote control. I guess that was enough to set them off.
Yeah.
Yep. And now. See?
We didn't return their phone call
or their letters.
Right. You didn't swipe right or whatever.
Yeah. No, they're pretty angry about something, and I don't know what it is. I mean, we're over here putting on a convention, and I'm out here, I'm as an individual, right? So this is a big thing that people have been trying to tie together. They're trying to tie me in. Yes, I am one of the directors of the convention, but I've been going personally and trying to protect my friends because my friends are getting threats. People think that it's only these two people that came to us. It's not. It's a lot of people that have come to us. We have emails, we have DMs from people. They're all saying the exact same verbiage of these threats, saying that they're being threatened with their livelihoods. They're saying their brands are going to be damaged. They're going to be banned and blacklisted. And it's all stemming from these people in Toronto.
And so Anime North is in Toronto.
Anime North is in Toronto, yes.
See, I was confused. I thought there were two groups. Because I don't know where Anime North is. I know nothing about them. The only thing I know about them is early last year, the director of their communications of Anime North said something very, very false about me on Twitter. And I tagged Anime North and I was like, you want to not have your boy here say something about that's defamatory, that I was committing wire fraud or something like that. And they made him delete it and they issued an apology. That's it.
And he went on to delete everything too, which is funny. It seems like they have a really good history of putting people in ironic positions. Like they have their director of communications in a position where he's constantly putting his foot in his mouth, and then they have the director of public safety constantly contradicting and making statements that put people at risk.
Maybe have you considered he's into having feet in his mouth?
I guess. I mean, when you have people on your friends list, like
I'm not giving
Mike
any looks.
Toole
Don't even
from
talk
Anime
to
News
me.
Network.
I think Lady Rackets is a foot bigot.
I'm not a foot bigot. I'm not. I don't know why you looked at me like that. I said nothing.
You looked at me. It's on camera. You're on.
Okay, but your reaction to me looking at you.
Foot bigot.
So here's another funny
Why do you
part
hate Quentin Tarantino?
to this puzzle here for you, Nick.
What was that? Sorry.
Here's another funny piece to this puzzle for you, Nick.
Yeah.
So before any of this started, right? Going back into time, hopping in the hot tub time machine because you guys are in the sauna there. About almost 3 weeks ago at this point, 2-3 weeks ago, Mars Girl was making a big ruckus with Tom White on Facebook.
To be fair,
there's quite a few directors of Anime North that were jumping on that bandwagon.
Mars Girl makes a big ruckus just by shifting her elbows.
Every time she moves her arms, an earthquake happens in Japan.
Her knuckles drag when she's in a chairlift.
Her knuckles drag in San Francisco when she's in a chairlift in Quebec.
You have a nice heart. She has a nice heart too. It has to pump blood all the way to her fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long way.
I believe you. And I'm sure that God has given her a heart ample big enough to do it.
I think so. I think that's true. Okay, wait a minute. So, yeah, I was going to ask about this Tom White guy.
Yep.
Because I saw I think you put out a tweet about Tom White or something earlier. Or maybe you DM'd me. I don't remember.
Probably both.
And so Tom White is associated with Channel Awesome.
Yes, he was a producer for Channel Awesome.
And he had a screed about how people shouldn't go to your show at all.
Yeah, he had a bit of a mini freak out. He had a meltdown. I think it was like the 5th or like February 5th or 7th or something like that. He was going on about how he read this Reddit thread and he Googled something online which told him terrible things. He never messaged us. He's never been to the event. He's in Toronto. He's never actually come down the QEW or 401 and talked to us.
That's how I handle things when I'm sick too.
And there was a whole bunch.
I don't go to the doctor. I just Google.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of directors and high up individuals with Anime North that were jumping on the bandwagon saying that they shouldn't go to Kitchener Comic Con. They're warning people, they're telling people, and it's like, well, how are you warning people, folks? How are you doing it? Are you telling people they shouldn't go?
Did you say how are you whoring people?
I mean, I'm not one to judge.
Oh. I was just making sure that's what you said because I thought so, but then I was. So wait, is this a trafficking thing?
I don't know. It seems like they have like really no limit. I mean, to come out and say, so here's a weird part, right? To come out and say like that there's some sort of like dictatorship, like that's not anything that we've said. That's not anything that's been accused of them. And then to come out and say like. Nothing like none of the guests are like influenced or whatever else, and then their sponsors don't have anything to do with it. Like we never said that either. That's coming from a director of the convention. It's like, I don't know, someone's being a little bit guilty.
Yeah, this whole thing is weird. One thing is, why do they care?
That's a good question.
Do you think it has to do with one of their sponsors?
It's possibly one of their sponsors.
Well, I mean, are you guys sponsored by Funimation?
Well, we aren't. Absolutely not.
We signed a deal that we can't say anything. So, one way or another.
No, he's lying.
I'm lying.
I was like,
wait a minute. Are you acting as his attorney right now?
Yeah.
He is my client.
You know that Cress tried to be an attorney and got caught for it and properly reported to the proper authorities.
Yep. I was taken to the Law Society of Ontario. I had a bar complaint before it was cool.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh.
Did you win your bar
Okay.
complaint?
It was a 6-month investigation. You know, there's like
It took
there's
them
like
6
1,000
months.
judges.
Wow.
No, absolutely no fooling with that. It was a 6-month investigation on my media manager because I happen to be his client.
So,
That's crazy.
you know what's funny though is if you win that, shouldn't you be awarded a
I mean,
bar
you
card?
would
Like,
think.
shouldn't you be a lawyer after that?
You are.
I should be a lawyer now.
Yeah. Well, why aren't you at least a Canadian paralegal? Then you could hate me.
I'm working on it.
Working on hating him or working on becoming a paralegal? It could be very different things.
No, if you're a
Or
Canadian
the same.
Canadian paralegal, it's automatic.
I mean, Canadian paralegals are basically lawyers, right? Like that. It's like that one person on Twitter. He's basically a lawyer.
Daniel Amsler, I think, is his name. Yeah.
He's a Montreal Canadiens fan, so of course he knows everything.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The Canadians in the audience will understand.
So 3 people got it.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a virtue signal joke.
I don't know how many Canadian fans we have.
I have no idea, but I'm excited to meet all of them. It was a joke.
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh, Nick.
I'm excited to meet all of them too. That's not a joke. Why
All
are you
3 of them.
rude? She's joking about wanting to meet you guys, and
No,
I'm
I
serious
want to
about
meet
it.
them. I meant all of the fans that were watching, your fans, Canadian fans that were watching right now.
You're not excited to meet them?
I was making fun of you and your lack of fans. It's less funny when you make me explain my own fracking jokes, right?
Fracking is serious business. We don't joke about it. I think it's illegal in Canada.
Fracking is
Probably.
a serious problem in Canada.
Yeah.
I'm just real excited about seeing RNL. It's just coming back to me.
It was so long ago.
I know.
It's all coming back to you now.
I know. I mean, we're going to Canada, so it seems right.
Did they do karaoke?
I don't know, but isn't Celine Dion from Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was making sure that I had that right in my head.
You got it right, eh?
Give me 12
Eh?
bars of It's All Coming Back to Me.
No, I will not. I absolutely did not have enough to drink to sing.
We
No.
have to go to 12 bars to get you to sing It's All Coming Back to Me now?
No.
I will do this.
12 bars? What are you talking about?
I said, give me 12 bars
Oh.
of.
Yeah, well, I've had one drink.
Do you need another?
No, I'm going to go to bed.
Will your body freeze in bed if you just listen to the wind outside the window?
No. Stop it. I'm not singing.
Fine. Fine. Well, are you going to bed right now or are you hanging out?
I mean, whenever is a good time for you to kick me out.
It's up to you.
I mean, you have to turn my camera off because I am wearing sweatpants.
Your knees have been on the stream the entire time.
My knees are not what looks gross in sweatpants.
Okay, well, I can turn your camera off whenever.
It's just whenever you want.
All right, I'll get rid of you.
Oh, I was having fun, hanging out with our Canadian friends.
Do you want to say goodbye to the stream?
Goodbye, stream? More than that?
I don't know.
Want me
It's
to
up
write
to
a
you.
speech?
Yes.
We'll see you soon, eh?
That's right.
I'm so super excited. I still
like
cannot
32
say A
feet.
to the back end of that. It doesn't make sense.
They'll pick us up in the
Your
dog
boat
sled
on
from the
compression
airport.
floor.
A doesn't make sense at the end of that, though.
A?
Like, I'm bad at ending things in A. I don't understand how. A?
Do you end things in
No.
B's?
Sometimes.
A's are better.
Agreed.
All right. Well, let me get rid of you, and then we can finish talking about the drama without
Okay.
your interruptions.
I know. I'm like horribly distracted.
Distracting.
Both.
Yes. All right. Well, I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too.
I'm going to turn off
I
your
love
camera.
you, chat. There, see you. Say goodbye to them.
Okay, there's
I love my Canadian friends.
her camera's gone. The camera's gone, so you can
But is
go.
the mic on?
The mic is still on.
Okay, I was just making sure that my friends were. Okay.
I'm going to switch back to my headphones so I can hear you two a little bit
Do you
better.
want me to shut the door or do you like it open? Oh, probably open. Dear Lord.
Yeah,
Give me
it's
a fan if I can
it's
find it.
warm. Yeah, if you could bring me that, that'd be great.
Won't it be loud though?
No, it's a quiet fan made for this purpose. What?
18 naked cowboys.
Don't say. I haven't switched your audio yet. Oh my god. Ram Branch. Hold on 1 second. Almost got it switched over. This is
Cowboys?
Yeah, the 18 naked cowboys.
All drinking Fireball in a row.
Oh. Oh god. Fireball? Why are they drinking Fireball?
I don't know. Why are they naked?
Because they're gay. That's the whole point.
That's what they do at the Ram Ranch. I don't know why that was unclear. Okay, wait a minute. So you said this is the 6th convention?
This is going on year 6. Yep.
But your little logo says established 2015.
Yep. That's including 2015.
2015, 16.
Do the math.
Oh. Well, you're right then.
Well,
It's almost like you know how long you've been doing this.
how odd, Nick. How
Look,
odd.
I'm just throwing criticisms worthy of Anime North your direction.
I don't know. I blame that super chat earlier where they made you read your name backwards.
Lawyers don't do math. That includes counting.
That's why we're not harping on it, eh?
Yeah, also because you're required by law to be polite to me.
Yes, sir.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, so this Tom White guy is a Channel Awesome flunky. Because just about everybody from Channel Awesome was a flunky. Like that's fair to say, I think, right?
Well, yeah, I think like the only person that wasn't, I think, was like Iron Liz, right?
I like Iron Liz. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like her too. I think she's a very cool person.
But I don't know if any of the other ones are good.
Well, there's Link Cara.
There's Linkara.
Yeah. Link Cara was cool. And then you got Nostalgia Critic was cool. Spoonie was another one.
What about Jew Wario?
Ooh.
Press F into chat for Wario.
Yeah.
Now, someone sent me a thing about Jew Wario the other day. And it was almost like a defense of Jew Wario. Like saying to be careful. Because, excuse me. I wish I remembered what they exactly said, but basically it was like, be careful because their investigation into Jew Wario wasn't complete or something, and things may not have been bad. But
that's true.
Yeah.
But I have no idea.
Well, there was a documentary that Mr. Moniker made.
Mr. Who?
Mediocre.
Mr. Moniker?
Mr. Mediocre?
No, Moniker.
I don't know.
Medicare?
Medicare, yes, Medicare. Sorry, my apologies.
Okay, I was like, is this a Canadian accent thing? What's going on here? Okay, so yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, his thing on Channel Awesome was beautiful. So Tom White was a producer, you said, for the...
Yeah, according to his Facebook, he says he was a former producer for Channel Awesome.
What does a producer of a YouTube show even do?
I guess he pays money.
Because, like, I guess I'm a producer because I legitimately produce the content of this show, but what...
And you fund it, yeah.
Yep, you're the producer of your own show, Nick. Congratulations.
I fund it? I guess I do. Actually, the list of expenses for the show is significant. I don't know if people know that. But yeah, I was talking to one of my expenses today that I have that I have to figure out. It's anyway, research software basically.
Okay.
And yeah, my contract with them is coming up, so I get to renegotiate and
lovely
all of that stuff, which is good. That's how I get to waste time tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Holmes, they're a really good negotiator, so I would highly recommend Holmes if you need help with that.
I'm good at negotiating with my fists on Twitter.
Especially with the keyboard.
Your camera's off. You're fine.
For sure, Nick. Because
Why aren't you wearing pants?
It's hot, Nick. I stripped down as soon as I got out of this room.
Hey, nice cat.
Shut up. There's 3 of them in here. I brought mine. Okay, I brought this one in with me.
Why is this fan pink?
I don't know.
What is this?
And then another one followed me in too. Come on, cat. Let's go out.
And the other one too.
This is Lion. Yeah, I'm taking us all out, right?
Yeah.
And then just go to bed with me. Lion is going out. Lion, get out.
You take a ninja to bed with you?
Of course I'm taking Ninja to bed with me. He goes to bed with me every night. It's my bud.
Cucked by a cat.
Wah, wah.
This is like my favorite cat ever.
I'm turning your camera on in 3.
No, you're not.
This is a
But you should
USB
show
powered
them my
fan.
cat. Show them my sweet cat.
That's pretty cool.
What am I supposed to do? Cat
Show
on the
them my
stream?
cat. Show them how ridiculous this cat is. It just loves everything.
There's cat.
It's the sweetest
Oh, you guys
thing.
can't see the cat.
Oh,
No.
they can't see the cat.
The chat can, but you can't.
It is the
We'll catch it on
sweetest
replay.
cat in
The
world.
cat's head is upside down and backwards. What is it doing?
It doesn't care. I'm telling you.
Get it out of here.
It's coming to bed with me. Come on, baby.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm plugging in this fan.
Perfect.
This fan is gayer than Vic's pants. Whoa, baby! That's nice. See? Oh, you can hear that though.
Oh yeah.
That's coming through the mic. Over here, it's not though. Oh, that is beautiful. Now I got to get it to go up my pants and air condition my crotch.
Don't need to know, Mr. Rekieta. Don't need to know.
Yeah, get out of here.
It's too hot.
Yeah, no kidding. Good Lord. Sorry. Derails every show by being just completely naked. Anyway. Okay, so we were talking about this Tom White guy. So
Wonderful
yeah,
Tom White.
he read the Reddit thread, or he claims to have read the Reddit thread. He probably didn't. I tried to read that thing, and it was such a disjointed mess that I figured it was written by Law Twitter, and I couldn't get through it. But basically, I learned that you guys are horrible.
Oh,
Yeah, we're terrible people apparently.
I'm asking to be front and center of it. Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, you're the real bad one.
I'm absolutely horrible. If you ever go to my Facebook page, I talk about unity. I talk about positivity.
Yeah, but when you're not on Facebook, you talk about sexually assaulting people who disagree with you.
That's right. I mean, no, I do not.
He's
Trap-
like literally
Caught it.
mini Hitler.
A Canadian mini Hitler.
What does that even look like?
You don't want to know. If I describe it to you, the depths of the Cthulhu will visit us, and our brains will become mush.
Is that a train ticket and apology? Like at the same time? Don't laugh at that joke. I don't think that's okay to laugh at. I don't know. Like, but so was he? Now, obviously, there's a link between him and Mars Girl because of the channel or something. But didn't he also quote Mars Girl or something? Or was that something
Probably.
different?
I mean, probably. I didn't read all of what he said. I just laughed and laughed, and then laughed because I have no idea who this guy is, and he's like screaming. He's given more effort into this than I have of looking into him. So,
And yours truly hasn't seen this at all because the convention is so close to the due date. I've been running around like a teenager for the last little bit.
Now, how many times have the police responded to a rape complaint at your convention?
let me check here. I mean, we have to carry a few numbers, account for the position of the sun, the lunar cycle, coming up with
Now you're doing lawyer
zero.
math.
Absolutely 0 times.
How many people have been murdered at your convention?
Oh, wow. I mean, are we talking about at our convention or on the planet at the time our convention's going?
At your convention and on the planet.
It's basically a loaded question, isn't it?
Is
Mr.
your
K?
convention entirely on the planet, or you're trying to? I see. You're trying to conceal the off-world murders that are done.
We'll just put it to you this way: we have a lot of freezers and barbecues this summertime.
I thought that was just
pull a Toye
literally
and say, I don't
outside.
recall.
I thought you'd be Toye and say, no. Have you, like, in all seriousness, have you guys ever had a security issue at any of your shows?
Well, the only, and honestly, going through all of the issues that we've ever had, we've only ever had 2 at our show,
Okay.
and 1 externally. So and I'll go through the ones that actually matter. So the two that happened at our show, one was a homeless man that fell asleep on one of the benches and got a bit rowdy when people tried to wake him up.
Well, to be fair, I would be pissed too. I'm on the bench. Leave me alone.
And the second one was a homeless woman that came in and started helping herself to Lego, and she wouldn't take no for an answer.
So you have a homeless problem in Kitchener.
A little bit.
How do homeless people live through the winter?
That's a good question. I mean, like, I don't know. I know they have communities. I see a few of them hanging out outside, but there's a lot of places that open their doors to folks and let them stay. And there's some shelters around. And
Are there any like burning garbage can barrels with like 4 Italian guys singing a cappella around them?
you know what? Surprisingly, no. Like here we have a pretty large homeless population for our population size here. But when I went to Los Angeles, so like I went there like back in 2010, I actually fucking saw people like huddling around burning garbage cans just in like, I guess I was driving through Compton, so I guess that makes sense. But
were they singing though? Like, cause that's what I want. I want the like barbershop quartet homeless people, cause they're the better homeless people.
Well, to be fair, I was in a taxi and we were driving pretty quickly, so I don't know if they were singing or not.
Oh man, like in Rocky, you know, when they're like gathered around.
Oh, like the coordinated dance numbers, like spontaneous dance numbers.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Just that's what I miss. That's what I miss about fiction. Like in reality, it's just a smelly guy on a bench, but in fiction, it's a lovable person with a great backstory who sings, you know, who used to sing opera, but now he's down on his luck for a while. And so he starts gathering up some other homeless people to start a boy band, and then they hit it big and make it on the Canadian charts all the way to the top, right under Justin Bieber.
Exactly. That's how Justin Bieber got his start.
Canadian homeless spec high in constitution but low in everything else to survive the winter. Does the Canadian government issue just like sticks of butter for people to eat to bulk up for the winter months?
You would think. I mean, we actually in Ontario, and this is an actually really funny thing that just happened. It just came to the news that because like I don't know what it is about Ontario, but we hate homeless people apparently. Like we really, really hate homeless and low income people. Where so much so that apparently our premier just hired a U.S. firm to start forcing people off of welfare.
But our premier is Canadian, is making more Ontario jobs every single day.
Yeah,
For
jobs
America.
that force homeless people out.
And,
Get out.
for Americans.
Okay, before the show starts and while you're in America here with me, what's the con slut situation like there in Kitchener?
Oh boy. If I had a red penny for every single time that I heard the word brand in an unironic way, I could fund our convention for the next 10 years.
What's a red penny? That's like a communist penny.
That's a communist penny.
That
Yeah.
penny won't be worth a penny in 30 minutes.
Exactly. And I could fund our convention for the next 10 years with the amount of times I've heard the word brand.
What do you mean? Okay, elaborate on that.
So I guess cosplayers in this region, and this is something that I was kind of having like a a really funny conversation with Gothic Sushi about. But cosplayers in this region seem to think that they're independent corporations. They are like corporations of one, and they're all in super high demand, and everybody is like going to pay them $1 million to show up at conventions, and they bring in all these people.
I've heard that's not just Canadian cosplayers.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know where that came from. I really was it the participation ribbon era, like where everyone's just like, yeah, you're good at art, so if you do art, people have to buy it from you.
I'm gonna say something derogatory, and I don't mean it to be derogatory about cosplayers, but it is. So just know that I don't mean it to be, but it is. Because this sounds this simplification, but like a cosplayer doesn't create content, right? Like they borrow content and they do something talented, right? They put together an outfit that is true to the art, hopefully, or they look hot in a bikini. One of those two things occurs, and they do that, and there's value there. But at the same time, from what I've heard about how cosplayers treat conventions, it's like they act like they're writing, producing, directing, and voicing the anime.
Oh yeah, and this was a conversation that I was having the other day. Like, what I think the big disconnect is people look at the Jessica Nagiris of the world, right? They look at those people and they only see the front face of their quote unquote brand.
I've never seen Jessica Nagiri's face. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I mean, I've seen plenty of photos, but I've just never seen her face either. But
there's feedback when I talk. Is it this? I don't know what the feedback would be. Is it this? Is it the buzzing of the fan?
Probably.
I'll just put the fan on my crotch. Not even joking. That's much nicer.
But basically, they see these cosplayers, they see like the Jessica Nagiris of the world, and they're like, oh my god, all I have to do is wear a costume and get paid. What they don't understand is that that's part of it, sure, but she also is a publicist, she's also an actress, she's also a promoter, she's also doing all of these other things, and the only reason that she's like super in demand is because she has a massive audience and she can promote your product to hundreds of thousands of people. Like, she doesn't just dress up in a costume and just get paid for it. She does all these other services because she's a professional. But these cosplayers, they think that if you put them on a poster, you're automatically going to get 10,000 people showing up at your event just because you have that person on a poster. It's like, well, no one knows who you are outside of your 12 friends. No one really cares, because I can tell you right now, you can have this amazing like Iron Man, like photorealistic Iron Man cosplay, like things light up, things make sounds, you shoot like fake plastic missiles out of your orifices, but that costume pales in comparison to the little kid that walks in with a plastic Iron Man mask. Like, everyone wants to take pictures of that kid. They don't care about you. Like, that's what people don't seem to get.
What if the Iron Man had a nice rack, though?
Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah, because I think... Never mind. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking the exact thing too.
No, it's just... I think there's discrimination in cosplay.
Oh, absolutely there is.
Because, like, I've seen some dudes pulling off some good costumes, but then, you know, some chick walks by in a poorly executed costume, but with a lot of skin hanging out and not rolling, but just hanging out, gets more attention. It's Iron Man.
But no, seriously though, there is a huge skew from male to female cosplayers. Like, we have like a really heavy, like in terms of our cosplay list, we have a really heavy slant on female cosplayers as to male cosplayers. I mean, we have more male cosplayers on our cosplay list than most conventions do, period.
Well, you brought in a bunch of guy cosplayers?
We have quite a few.
I'm sick. I don't know if I'll make it this weekend.
Mr. Rekieta, the contract comes with DNA swab. We know you're fine.
I wouldn't give my DNA to Canada. What is this?
This is why we're Canadians. We already have it.
But yeah, like we opened, like, I mean, this year we did things a bit different. Like normally, what conventions do is they throw out a big net and they say, okay, well, if you're a master level cosplayer and you have an agent and you do this and you do that and you have this much of a following and blah blah blah, then maybe apply and we'll get you to buy a pass and then we'll have you in as a guest. But like what we did, we're like, okay, well, this year is going to be a really cool year for us. We want to make this a big celebration. We want to have fun with our friends and our cosplay family. So like the only requirement was that they wanted to give back to the community and they wanted to do a panel. That was it. It's like, if you wanted to do those two things, you could be a guest. And we have kids that grew up with our convention. Like we have kids that came to our convention when they were like 9, 10, 11, 12. And now they're like 13, 14, 15, 16. And they're going to be a guest for the first time at a convention that they grew up in. Like that's a unique experience, and that's what we want to do, and that's why we're just kind of opening that up. But and we're getting a bunch of pushback from these other cosplayers and these other individuals that are like, well, why aren't you giving us attention? Or they deserve to know that Vic was going before you invited them, and blah 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 blah. It's like, well, that's not really how being a guest works at a convention.
Yeah, and what do they need to know about inviting Vic?
Like that was the thing. Like
it's
perfect.
Spliced.
It's okay. It should be back now. Sorry. My don't it's
18
my
naked cowboys.
I moved my stream deck and it decided that I pressed stop on it.
Oh, awesome.
So it's back.
We still have everybody?
Yeah, well, pretty much, yeah.
Cool.
So what I was it's a big cover up. We're talking about Vic. Now we got to shut it down.
Shut off the internet.
Shut it down. Here's
Funimation entered the chat.
Here's what I was doing legitimately. I was moving my keyboard because this fan has a feature where you can turn it upside down and it'll hang from the desk and blow directly onto your crotch. And so rather than have it sit on my lap, which is what I was doing, I was moving my keyboard so I could hang the fan from the desk. And when I did that, it shut down the stream.
When you did that, Funimation filed a DMCA.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, okay. So, but yeah, why does anybody say why you have to inform people about Vic? This is such a baffling question because in reality, Vic has 0 complaints that anyone has ever produced at a convention about his behavior. Absolutely none.
And we spent like an entire year, funny enough, like this is how I came across your stream and your videos. So like when the Vic news came out, like way back, like a year ago, like day 0, I was watching this and I was watching the news, and like at first I'm like, well, this is terrible because like I like anime and I like Dragon Ball, and we were going through a bunch of shit, and I was looking up defamation shit on YouTube, and that's how I found you, and then I found the Vic stuff and Bob's your uncle. But basically, I've spent like a year looking for literally anything, and there's nothing. Like, I haven't even found a parking ticket for Vic.
No.
Like nothing at all. Like, I'm baffled. I'm like, okay, well, this is so strange. But like their biggest thing is, oh, it's safety concern, safety concern, safety concern, safety concern, safety concern. I have one psychopath like DM us, and they're like, oh, safety concern, safety concern. I'm like, and so I'm like citing logic to them. I'm like, okay, well, this, and she's just not having it at all. I'm like, okay, let me ask you, what do you think would be enough security, right? So I turn it on her and I'm like, what do you think would be enough? And she says, well, to start, you need to have 2 security guards on either side of Vic the entire time. And he can't talk to anyone who's under 18 years of age, and he can't touch anyone, and he can't do this, and he can't do that. I'm like, what in the hell are you talking about?
You must put Vic in a box with a very small slot so you can see the people.
We got my Vic in the box, right?
Back in the box, Nikki. Back in the box.
It's like we're gonna put Vic in like this sealed off plastic container with and people like that have like hazmat suits are gonna pass through the autograph, like pass through the photograph, and he's gonna autograph it. He's gonna hand it back to them. They're gonna sanitize it, put it in a plastic permaseal, hand it back to them. Like the soup Nazi line, you know, everyone just has to sit there and if they step out of line, it's like, oh, no autograph for you. Like,
No Vic for you.
No Vic for you.
Vic for you.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Well, what I wanted to get to this question because obviously we're talking about drama, we're talking about the issues, but on balance, have you gotten more of a positive or a negative feedback for inviting Vic?
Well, funny story. We got exactly the amount of vitriol that we were expecting. Probably actually a little bit less, if I'm going to be honest. We got like a fair bit less, considering we usually deal with like annual bullshit with our convention. We're expecting a bit more. We didn't really get much more than what we believed, mostly because we've seen it happen throughout the year with other conventions, right? Mm-hmm. So, looking at everything, that was a bit disappointing in terms of the vitriol we got. What we were not expecting was the amount of support that we got. Like, it has been friggin' incredible. The emails, the DMs, the requests for like how to support, how to donate, all this stuff. Like, we had somebody in Singapore buy 2 of the tier 4 passes, and he said to us, he's like, look, I only need 1. He's like, donate the other one to someone deserving. Like, we had someone donate money so that we could make up special passes. We're bringing in 30 families that are low income and that are less fortunate because someone donated like so much money, and they're like, make sure that you have like these people come in and give them a chance to experience a convention, give them a good time. Like, the amount of support from Vic's fans and Vic's supporters is just out of this world.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. What about with your artists, guests, and vendors? What has the response been from them? I mean, I know one of them who's like, who's that Vic guy? And that's me. I've never met or heard of him. But what about other people?
Well, basically our responses from both our artist alley, our actual vendors and stuff like that, we only have 5 spots left. So if success
in total.
So, and this is basically after 40 clients. So if success is the amount of money that's coming in, or people getting engaged with us, we're doing quite well.
And like, there's rumors out there about people saying, "Oh, my friend asked for a refund and they haven't responded to anything," and blah, blah, blah. That's completely bullshit. We have gotten 0 cancellations. There's been absolutely none, like absolutely 0 cancellations at all. 0 requests for refunds. There's been, in fact, we actually had more. We had a huge spike in sales after we announced Vic. We've only had, I think, 4 guests cancel on us, and 3 of them was because that they were receiving threats against their reputation, against their safety for supporting Kitchener Comic Con, and 1 person that made themselves famous by saying y'all can go to hell. That's on a T-shirt now, by the way.
Exactly, it is on a T-shirt, by the way.
Check out the Teespring. But yeah, no, we've only had like 4 guests in total cancel because of that. Well, I guess that's not true. We had a 5th one cancel, but that was because their work lost, quote unquote, their vacation request, and it's requiring to work all weekend. They're kind of pissed about it, but there's only 4 people that had to back out because of the Vic announcement, and 3 of them were citing safety concerns because they were being threatened by external people, not because of Vic. So that's just goes to show you. I mean, people are in this and they understand. Like, a lot of the people that we have, they're like, well, we're there to support our fans. We're there for our fans. Like, if we don't like Vic, we don't have to go see him, and our fans don't have to go see him. So.
Yeah, it's that's the amazing thing about cons is no one hoods you with a mask and grabs you with a rope or anything and brings you to anybody.
Exactly.
You can avoid Vic at cons very easy. You just don't go in the big line.
Yeah. Well, and that's a nice part too. Simple. We're doing this year. We have kind of a concierge type of service. We have a fast pass this year. So the autograph area is membership only. So you can get in with a membership pass as low as that, or you can go with the VIP pass. To avoid the 7-hour lineup, because we know like our convention's awesome and it has a lot of cool stuff to do, we're implementing a cap on the line. So basically there's going to be inside the room, it's going to be Vic signing signatures. It's a pretty big room. It's going to be like a VIP lounge / autograph area, so people can kind of get some water, they can get some snacks, and they can sit down and relax a little bit while they're waiting to get their turn in line.
I'm never leaving that room. Just kidding.
And then basically the line will stretch outside for maybe like 5 to 10 people, and then at like that we're going to cap it, and then from that point forward we're going to give people tickets and say, for members we're going to say you can come back between X time and X time depending on what it is and how long we know the wait's going to be, and then they can come in and stay, and when they come back at that time they'll be let in the room, and then VIP members, they'll have the option of giving their phone number or email, and we can text them or call them or email them and say, hey, you can come in right now, and they'll just be able to go right in. And if you miss your time, then you could just go right in anyways. So that's kind of a way that we're looking to crowd control, as well as give people a little bit of an opportunity to enjoy the convention, as well as people who have may have standing disabilities or may have like anxiety from being in lineups and waiting for too long and stuff like that. So gives people a little bit of a chance to get out and enjoy things and have fun and just do things at their own pace without being too locked in.
Will you have anyone from Anime North walking around with a snack tray?
I don't know, actually. I don't know, because here's the funny part, right? All these people that you see posting and screaming and saying how horrible we are and how terrible and how our lives need to be ended and how the city of Kitchener needs to step in and remove the leadership of Kitchener Comic-Con, which is ridiculous. These people still show up because it's a free convention, and they come and they support their friends and they still buy stuff. But it's like they have to say this. They have to, because they get marching orders, right? They have to show that they are against the big bad Kitchener Comic-Con.
Did you hear that, guys? It's a freak convention. She said it, so.
It is freaky.
And the best thing is that people can vote for their wallets for a free show.
Exactly. I honestly, vote with your wallet. Come to the show. If you don't like it, don't pay anything. You can still enjoy it.
Rip.
If you like it, you have options to pay. That's what you do.
And if you don't like it, you can hang out with your buddies and still have a good time.
Or you can go karting and pout in a different city.
Can you go karting?
Not here.
You got my hopes up.
One day, just not here. But
Where's
that was a joke, because last year we had people that were threatening to protest and boycott us, and instead of protesting and boycotting us, they went to the next city over and went go-karting.
Where's Viva Frey?
That's a good question.
You should invite him.
We'll invite anybody.
I want to meet that Canadian sack of joyous person.
We sent an invite to Ricky Berwick because he lives in Kitchener. But he didn't want to. I don't think he wants to come.
Rude.
I know.
You should invite. I'll send a message to Viva. Hey,
do it.
I'm gonna be in Kitchener. Where is that? You're in Canada. It's got to be next door.
Do it.
Walking distance.
Isn't Viva from Montreal? Oh, maybe that sucks.
It's not too far.
No, it can't. How far is not too far in Canadian?
It's like an 8-hour train ride. It's not that bad.
God, I hate Canada. It's like Europe, but worse. It's a train ride. Who even has train rides? Do you know what happens on trains in America? You die because Amtrak's crash all the time. That's what happens. You're either oil and coal and you make it just fine, or you're a passenger train, you fall off a bridge that was broken.
The infrastructure of the United States of America.
Oh, it's beautiful. Leave it alone. It's the only proper infrastructure on the planet.
God bless America.
Why Montreal? That's far. Well, hey, I have a bunch of super chats to read through. Did you two want to hang out with me through that, or do you want to?
Absolutely, I'm totally down to chill.
Yeah, okay, good. Because I think there might be some questions for you guys in there, and then we'll probably wrap up the show after that. Skeet Neat says Mr. Leighton Gay finally decides to show up. Yeah, that was Lady Rackets' fault. Some nobody says even millions isn't that many. Relax, people. Coronavirus. That's what that is.
Millions.
Creeper Weirdo says, tell Drexel to start that YouTube channel already, Nikki. I mean, I guess. I'll tell him. It's up to him to do it. Chance Kelly says, these guys are boring. Where's Lady Rackets? Oh, my gosh. That was
Rude.
That was a bit forward. Kalinka Pavlova says, Cress, remember the spaghetti. Right.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
What?
PewDiePie!
Oh, God.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Levent Jewelry says, I asked Kitchener Comic Con to say hi from me to you and Vic. So there you go.
Hello there.
Super FM 101 says, I mean, this just speaks volumes about the defendants who want you to be a big deal while no one else cares. Damn. What are you guys are cutting me deep today? Oh, my God. Skeet Neat says, Nick, did you see Guile at the last con? I was at Hawaii Con. I don't think so. I don't think there was a Guile there. There might have been.
There's probably gals everywhere.
Gelth Walker says, read my super chat for Lady Rackets, Boomer. I did. Timothy Reaper says, put on the Greer lips and give Lady Rackets a big sloppy kiss. Oh, no, I gotta surprise her with that one. Revuel Arvita says, Yamazaki 18-year-old Distiller's Reserve. Ooh, that sounds really delicious. It's hard to find around my stink town. Although this very rare Irish whiskey was just randomly in my little town. The bigger liquor store doesn't have this.
It's because of all those tariffs now.
If I take this glass bottle to Iowa, they'll give me 5 cents for it.
Hey, there you go.
Just let's see. Okay, I get it, Skeet Neat. I got it. Phantom RA Cast. Gosh, I thought that said Phantom Racist. Phantom RA Cast says, Nick Daddy spanked me. I've been a bad boy. Well, I mean, you're not here, though. James Trammell says, I live right down the street from Stranahan's distillery. I can send you a bottle. Yeah, that'd be great. I'll try it. Deshaun23 says, Gal Gadot or Scarlett Johansson? Well, which Scarlett Johansson? The old one now or the younger one? What do you guys think?
I think it's the younger one.
I mean, the older one's probably more experienced. Just saying.
Yeah, but technically they said Gal Gadot, which I think is probably like the Showtime soft porn fake Gal Gadot. So probably still good. I gotta go with ScarJo. I gotta.
Yeah.
Rural sent me a lemon blowing a kiss heart. Changus Khan says, Lady Rackets, how does it feel to be married to the master grifter? Well, I'm glad I waited, so she doesn't have to answer that question. Bad Dragonite sent a lemon turning and giving a wink face. That is disgusting.
That's terrifying.
Jordan Genesis says, Leafs, Oilers, Flames, Jets, Canadian Senators, or if none interests you, then go Knights. Vegas Stanley Cup champs 2020.
That's a possibility.
Rural says, KCC, you guys ever watch the Red Green Show?
Yeah, that was like, I grew up with that show.
And remember, if they don't find you handy, that duct tape.
Well, if they don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handy. But tis.
Pokemon's Master says, Lady Rackets' uterus is going to end up with West Nile at this point. Sorry, Nick, your next kid will be part mosquito. That's disgusting. Garad Hannah says, I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your buddy guy. Drake Mack says, the Canadian beer is an open one.
That's true.
Andrew War Snowboard says, Unibrow Trois Pistoles is amazing. Unibrew Trois Pistoles? Okay. I don't know what that is.
Must be the back thing.
Who knows? Trico Blunt says, Hoser's mad, Hoser's mad, Hoser's mad, Hoser's mad. Chemtrail Mix says, Odontosaurus Drex. let's see. Trico Blunt says $20 in 2 hours to try and see you and Vic and KCC because
Yes.
Anime North might cuck themselves out of 2 good guests. What can I email them to persuade them? I think if you call them like cuck bags and stuff in your email, it'll be helpful.
Yep.
Oh man, Anime North.
Actually, I have no idea. I think it'd be funny to say, hey, Anime North, prove that you're not a bunch of scumbags and actually invite Vic and Nick to your show and see how many people you can get assaulted or whatever.
All you have to do is just get that Tomo guy to keep talking, and eventually he's gonna like say something. Like that
Who?
man, just like that Tomo Izukumi, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Their director of personal safety, who's out there doxing people just openly.
That's weird. Why would he do that?
I have no idea. He's just like, oh, this person who runs this very specific thing that only one person in the entire convention runs gave me a call and said that they were one of the people that went to them. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what?
I'm not echoing. I can't be echoing.
Echo.
Stop it.
I think they're just being mean to you.
I think so. God, so rude. TLJ Screwjob says to you two, ask Viva Frey what he thinks about this. So there you go. I think about the interference from Anime North, but I don't know that.
Like that's the thing though. Like there is so much. Okay, so I will say this. I will go on the record and say this to that little piece of shit that is threatening my friends, threatening the cosplayers, threatening these people, making people turn against their friends. I know who you are, and I'm going to drop information after Kitchener Comic-Con if no one else has the balls to do it. Like I don't want attention to our con. I don't want any of this stuff to distract us. So I'm waiting until after. But I know who it is. I'm 99.99% sure who it is, and I'm going to drop everything after Kitchener Comic-Con, especially if someone doesn't come out and point them out and call them out and get them to take responsibility for this.
Skeet Neat says Vic would be finished if Linkara ever joined. I don't know what that joke is, but Trico Blunt says only thoughts drink Fireball. That's true.
Damn.
And if you drink Fireball, maybe reevaluate your choices.
I like cinnamon though.
It's disgusting. It's not cinnamon.
It's like liquid cinnamon hearts.
No, it's like liquid sadness. The Crow 751 says, just found out Sean Schemmel is coming to my local comic/anime convention. Should I tell him his son's a baguette? Oh God.
Bag it, bag.
My son's a bag.
He's got a bad bag too.
Look at those bagged ass clothes.
Look at that. So many bags.
God, that'd be funny. Chenghis Khan says, when will Lady Rackets join you, Nikki, for Twitch thoughtery? I don't think ever. I think she's racist against Twitch. Mario Carter 13.
The sacred ointment, Mr. Popo.
Oh, come here. Rub it on me. Mario Carter 13 says, stop playing with the ladies box rackets. No. Romeo Garbo says, Canada's flag is mostly red, just saying.
It's true.
There's lots of white though.
Revwell Arvida says, the Japanese cosplayer Eneko earned US $97,763 in just 2 days of Summer Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's money to be made, honestly, and it comes down to like if they are good in promotions, like people will pay them.
And also, don't forget not slamming, small to medium-sized conventions along the way. That helps.
Yeah, don't be a dick. That usually helps.
Don't have a dick helps too. Gotcha, son says, damn it, Nikki. Lol, Iron Man, coof coof. Rogue says, guests of conventions getting harassed by third parties to cancel should start fighting back, showing receipts of the detractors. pro gamer move, in my opinion. The problem with that is a lot of conventions are run by a closed circle of people.
Yeah.
And that's why the threats are effective.
And that's why they're so far reaching when they seemingly have no connections, but you have like one or two people that are like connected throughout a bunch of different conventions that are influential and that can actually convince people. Like most of the people that I talk to about the whole Vic situation, you know, like, do you know how many cosplayers I spoke to that didn't even realize that Vic is the plaintiff?
All of them.
Like,
Yeah.
damn near all of them.
And then the people I talked to, the exact same thing as well. As a matter of fact, people were saying, well, Vic's been taken to court for sexual assault. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, like that Faisal Ahmed guy, he runs conventions in states that are very, very far separated by distance.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so
It's
you
crazy.
You can have conventions in states that are 1,000 miles away run by the same person. Well,
Well,
hell, Anime Minneapolis and Liberty City Con up in New York are both run by Ryan Koff.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
you know,
and looking and everybody out there that's been watching my timeline, everyone sees how incredibly competent and like really, really organized the directors of Anime North are. Like they see absolutely how organized they are, right? But it's totally plausible for those people who are so incredibly competent and organized to be coordinating such an effort. It's definitely not someone who's behind the scenes that is actively sponsoring several different conventions, that is an individual who's independently wealthy that's pulling the strings and threatening people's real life jobs. No, it's these incredibly competent, really personable people that just always hide away and don't talk to anyone.
yeah. Skeet Neat says those Canucks should invite Linkara to the con and have his booth next to Vic's. If not,
Oh my
invite
God.
Felis or Deadwing Dark, aka Daddy Claw. I don't know who those people are.
Yeah. I like that idea. We could maybe make that work.
Well, and Vic doesn't have a booth; he has a room.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and that's just because
what do I have? Do I have a booth or a room or anything? I don't even know.
you have the entire convention.
Oh, good. Thank God. Because I'm bringing some pins and stickers, but I'm not really good at sitting in one place. At conventions, I like to walk around.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, we got Rotunda. You can walk around all day long.
Yeah.
It's a circle. This is amazing.
It keeps on going and going.
Rome, it's a metaphor. Romeo Garbo says, really enjoyed this stream. Have some more money. Hey, I like that. That's great. Thank you.
Take the money.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We started watching, we did a movie night with the kids today and started watching Star Wars. We're going to, I guess I'm stuck watching Star Wars with my children.
Have you quick question for you, sir. Have you seen The Mandalorian?
No.
You need to.
Dude, you have to see it. It's awesome.
I've heard, but I so dislike the Star Wars universe in general.
Quick time out. I'm going to geek out just a little bit. We all know episodes 7, 8, and 9. We all know episodes.
Well, no,
1,
he
2,
doesn't.
and 3.
He doesn't like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But question for you, Nick.
What's up, lady? Hold on 1 second. What's up?
Mini racket time.
Okay, I got to run. I'll be right back. Sorry.
We'll entertain the stream here.
Thanks.
18 naked cowboys. It's time, chat. Going to the Ram Ranch. I don't have the chat in front of me, so this is going to be really awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know because you guys are like completely overrunning the stream now. You could be saying like the worst things, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to Pixlexia, by the way.
Who's that?
Pixlexia is the person. So yeah, a quick thing actually that just reminded me.
Huh.
So Pixlexia is being super duper generous, and she's donating 2 pieces of artwork that we're including in our VIP pass bags.
Right.
Yeah. One is a fan art picture of Vic, and one is a fan art picture of Nick. And so yeah.
I thought it was a mugshot of Oh, that's not a mugshot. Okay.
No, it's not a mugshot.
Okay, sorry, I thought it was. My mistake. My bad.
You got shout outs, Corono.
Okay.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Ram Ranch sing along. His nose isn't big enough. Yeah, his nose is never big enough. It's true. Yeah, I wish I could see like the actual YouTube chat. These are the perks of being on Nick's Discord. Okay, so I'm just gonna grift for Nick's Discord right now. If you just like $5 a month, get on his Discord, like get his Patreon, get his new project too. You get access to his Discord. You get to chat with cool people like me. You get to chat with cool people like Pixlexia. You get to make fun of Corono.
And only for $5 a month.
Only for $5 a month.
You too could help a lawyer from Minnesota who works on a shipping container.
It's like all these cool people like Nintendo Left Joy-Con. I see DJD. I'm gonna shout out everybody. Thaddeus, you're in the chat. Siren Jag, there you go. I'm shouting all you out here. This is a perk, people. Pay that $5.
And how
Grift hard.
And how do they get to this wonderful discourse?
Nova Zero. We got Donar, Odesian. I'm like a whiskey in here. So
Yeah.
Nyanomancer. Psst, 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 psst. You're missing out on all the fun. You miss out on all the fun that we have on the Discord because you're not in it. So pay that $5. Diamond Duck. See you. That's Nian.
Oh. Okay.
That's Nian.
Cool.
So yeah, get in here. Get in here. We have lots of fun. We have like chatting things. There's live chat Wednesdays. You can come on live chat Wednesday. Oh yeah, Sakaki Onsite pays 10, so I gotta say Sakaki Onsite twice.
What's that chicken thing again?
Magnus of South Essex. What's the chicken? What chicken?
Yeah, the black chicken.
No, the Drexel chicken.
Yeah, Drexel chicken.
Okay, yeah, the chat doesn't know. Like YouTube doesn't see the Discord chat, so they can't see the Drexel chicken.
Drexel chicken.
That's another that's another Discord exclusive.
Yeah.
Is the Drexel chicken.
I heard it's free with a $5 membership.
Tell them how about we make fun of people. They dox people there. Who is it on the stream? It's me, Salt. It's Crumbrion. Yeah, I've got the coronavirus. Damn. All right. Oh, hey, Salt. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the next Discord. $5 a month. Grift hard. You can pay a bit more. Blaine 20 _ fuck you JMK. Shout outs. Shout outs. Banned. Rye North. Seen all these people come in here. Chemical Serenity.
Ooh, this George is. Really?
See, this is like easy. This is like easy money for Nick right here. Y'all better get in here and pay monies. Pay the monies, and while you're at it, pay more monies to the GoFundMe too. Like, why not?
Yeah,
like,
let's show the GoFundMe.
Pay $5 to Nick, and then pay $5 to Vic, and there you go.
There.
Why you mute me? Why you mute me, bro? Don't mute me, bro.
We have Nick's.
Daniel forever.
We got Nick showed, don't we?
We do. There's no Danielle here. You have no power here.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back. We were grifting hard for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I love that. That's nice.
Thanks for shelling that discourse of yours for only $5 a month.
It's a good deal, I think.
Doxing everybody in your Discord.
Yeah, we also shelled out the GoFundMe while you're away with all the links. So we're doing a good job here.
I think the Discord is a great deal. I mean, where else can you get doxed for only $5 a month?
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't forget the Drexel chicken.
Speaking of which, the GoFundMe is over $276,000 now.
Let's go.
It's amazing.
It's $276,040. I can't bring it up on stream very easy, otherwise I would, but it's going well. All right, thank you. Sorry, we have a 4-year-old who wakes up like just screaming, and if you don't get her to the bathroom, she will sit there and scream until she just pees in her bed. Because she's not awake, right?
Oh.
Like, she's having like a night terror thing. And so you have to... The best part is they tell you not to wake a kid up from a night terror. But if you don't wake a kid up from a night terror, they just pee all over the place. So that's a terrible plan. And that's proof that doctors are not really people. But But yeah, so you have to go and like wake her up and bring her to the bathroom so that she'll actually go. It's just a mess. But anyway.
Well, daddy duty's important, so.
Yeah, no kidding. It's also irritating. But yeah, Jay. So back to the chats. Thanks for covering. Jay says, "Weezus, did you use the GoFundMe to invite Rekieta to Kitchener Con?" Well, I bribed my way in.
Gives me the vapors.
I don't even know what a vapor is. Mercenary X says, "I was watching Razorfist's live stream of the Democratic debate and YouTube yeeted the stream. He got a community guideline strike for it. He finished on Twitch, but for the love of God, what is YouTube thinking? All they did is make a martyr out of him."
Damn.
What could Razorfist have said in his stream that would merit him a community guideline strike when his show doesn't? I mean, not that it should, because it absolutely should not. But like, you know, he drops some spicy insults here and there. And I was just listening to his show about Bernie today, and he had a good one. I can't even remember what it was, but he did mention he did mention Bloomberg getting scalped by Elizabeth Warren, and I about died.
Razor Fist is an awesome channel, and his content's absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend.
Yeah, he's great. I've had him on before. I need to have him on again. He's a good guest.
Yeah, that was a really good show. I remember watching that one.
I have Michael Garfinkel. I have 5 kids. Five kids, but we kind of think of it as having 8 because prior to having our first successful pregnancy, we had 3 miscarriages in a row.
Yeah,
that's rough.
Sorry,
it was really, really terrible. That's a fun emotional roller coaster to go through.
Oh, I know that feeling, unfortunately.
Yeah. Xander's Rant says, "Nick, make the face he looked at you in court to Lady Rackets. No, I want her to stay with me." God, that was a pedophilic face.
He wants to keep his marriage, guys.
Yeah. TLJ Screwjob says, "I, Nicholas Robert Rekieta, lost my cats along with my guns in one of Minnesota's many lakes in a horrible boating accident." And then he says, "One of 2. So, heads of Kitchener Comic Con.
Yeah.
If this Vic Mignogna guy was actually guilty of any crimes and there were reports from a convention in America, you would have known, right?"
Oh, absolutely. And if he was guilty of any crimes, he can't cross the Canadian border.
Because that's something Kick Vic forgets. If these conventions knew and did nothing, why? And then 2 of 2, because remember, Vic was so powerful that he was fired over 3 days and 5 phone calls. But Sabat says all rumors are false and everyone turns a blind eye. But Vic had all the power, not Sabat. And then he has a couple angry faced emojis. So
I mean, that sounds freakishly familiar, now doesn't it?
Listen, if you're going to send me emojis, you better calm your Rontoye down. You better calm that down. That's crazy.
You better tell her to calm down.
Yeah. Tell her to smile afterwards.
Lots of emoji happy faces.
Vathath says, "Was hoping to see you and Vic at Kitchener Comic Con, but work took the liberty of denying me my time off. So instead take my Canadian Monopoly money." Oh, that's sad.
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that. You work both days? That sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Zypher Warrior says, "Just sit at Vic's table. You got free reign now." I'm going to sit on Vic's table.
Sit on Vic's shoulders.
Y'all told me I have the entire convention, so...
Teabag the back of his neck.
What?
Yeah, maybe.
Who was the guy that like bitched about that and cried that like he was sexually assaulted because Vic teabagged the back of his head?
Yeah, that was that weird. What was that weirdo? Was
that McCormick?
It was somebody stupid. His
Oh god, the list of that's quite long.
His testicles were rubbing the back of my neck. No, they weren't.
I had a full grown
No,
man
they weren't.
back of on my shoulder.
Neil Kaplan. It was Neil Kaplan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Neil Kaplan.
Next, we have Sakaki Onsai says, Cress, we await Rich Spurg and his demonstration of his snack tray skills.
Oh,
I have a strange feeling that Spurg will play with their tool, you know.
you know what's funny? That man that I'm referencing that I'm not dropping until after the event, that man started deleting literally everything off of the face of the internet when I started calling other cosplayers and shit out for nonsense and showing their receipts. I didn't even know this man existed. Like we had issues with him since before 2015. I didn't know that he existed in Anime North until literally a few days ago. And he's been deleting shit for 2 weeks straight.
Jeez.
So somebody's scared.
Mario Carter 13 says, F for 18 naked coof boys in the shower at Ram Ranch. Romeo Garbo says, Chaircoon and the Canadians convinced me to spend more money, and so capitalism marches on.
Let's go.
Drake Max says, Nick, it won't let me donate to the GoFundMe. Do you know how to fix this? No, but if you email me the screen you've got, I can forward it to the GoFundMe team and ask them why they're being difficult. So if you want to email me that a screen cap of whatever message you're getting, I'll send it to them and ask. So I don't know what's going on there, but that's all the chats, guys. So I think we could safely wrap up the show.
Nick, we really appreciate being on the show.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, sir.
it's been really awesome. We'll end our segment here the great Canadian way. You know, keep your stick on the ice.
No.
Well, Mr. Rekieta, we look forward towards seeing you on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trico Blunt has a quick question. So if I get a Phase 3 pass, do I have to pay for an autograph with Vic and Nick?
The tier 3 pass is a $20 one, right?
I don't know.
I think it's the $20 one. So
Your
you get
show.
You get
I'm saying yes. Jesus, guys.
So with the $20 one, you get a random autograph from a featured guest. So it could be from one of the headlines, but it's kind of a random draw. So, but if you're looking for an autograph with like from a specific person, the $50 tier, it gets you that. There's limit to like 100. But we're also I'm doing a special side deal here and grifting for Nick again. If you're part of Nick's Discord and you get the $50 Discord, like you get the $50 tier, you can get an autograph from Vic and Nick.
Oh, I have not reviewed my contract.
There you go. Read that fine print, Nicky.
Yeah. So,
Nick's getting that $5.
Okay, but I'm mildly confused because every convention I've been to with Vic, you can walk up to his table and pay for an autograph also.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought that was the non-attending pass question. Yeah, so question and for the people that are attending the convention.
Sure.
For the people that are attending the convention, Vic is signing the first autograph for free for everybody that comes through. So if you have the right now $5 membership only, you can get an autograph from Vic. If you have the $20 VIP pass, you can get an autograph from Vic. If you run into Nick Rekieta and he's bopping around somewhere that's not a membership only area,
$100.
There you go, done.
But Vic hasn't said if he's charging or what he's charging for additional autographs. I'm assuming he's going to charge something. Probably like maybe $20 to $40, who knows? But that's completely up to him. But he is giving the first autograph to everyone for free.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's cool to know. I will be I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm not used to charging for autographs, so bring me something to autograph.
It's completely up to you, sir, on how you wish to engage your Canadian fans for the first time.
Well, I mean, if you don't like them, you can charge them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling people if you want me to autograph something, guaranteed, bring something for me to sign because I may not have anything for you, but I am planning on bringing some stickers and some pins.
Well,
The nice part is that there's a lovely person named Pixlexia that is donating some fan art.
Oh, really?
On top of that, we might be able to do something print-wise at the front desks for you.
Yeah.
Well,
So anybody that
that's up to
wants an
y'all.
autograph from Nick Rekieta, y'all can request a special Nick Rekieta fan art that you can have signed.
Mm-hmm. And also,
Yeah.
the program guide has an ad in there from Rekieta Law, so there's that.
That's true. I could sign the program guide.
Yeah.
But yeah, or if you want me to, like sign something else, just let me know. I'm happy to.
Or if you
Happy
want
to
to
do
sign,
so.
if you want to sign a boob, just make sure that you get video evidence of the consent and everything. And
Yeah, no, we don't do consent. I will not accept consent.
Mr.
Like-
Rekieta, refer to your contract, please. Thank you.
Hey, look, if you approach me, you're getting hugged.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't
he's gonna
care.
hug everybody.
It's,
The hugger.
yeah, it's not. There's no. Like, I'm not gonna ask you if you can get hugged. You're just gonna get hugged.
There you go.
Yeah. So. All right, guys. Well, I think. Oh wait, Tristan Flores has 18 naked TV remotes in the showers of Real Ranch.
Yes.
Oh, it didn't come through.
This is very legendary for the fan.
Anyway. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whenever I end up seeing you. And I think we're going to have a great time. And any of you guys who show up as well, I'm looking forward to seeing y'all. Come find me. I'll be the one walking around looking very American. And we will have a great time. And if I'm gonna buy out the dollar store worth of Universal remotes, so find me for an early Universal remote signed by me. And
also, one side note: do not forget about the Nick Rekieta roast that's happening Saturday evening.
Saturday night.
Restaurant to be determined at the convention itself.
Yeah.
oh, that'll be good. I hope.
It's fantastic.
I
It
hope
has
someone.
coconut shrimp.
Coconut shrimp. Matter of fact, sir, based on your recommendation for coconut shrimp, we got the best restaurant downtown Kitchener that has coconut shrimp.
Did I recommend coconut shrimp?
Oh, we've been paying attention to your.
You were jonesing for it the other day.
Oh yeah.
Was I? That's weird.
Please
All right.
don't tell me you don't like coconut
No,
shrimp after all the work we did for you, Mr. Rekieta.
No, I think it's fine. I the times I've had it, I like coconut shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
I don't eat it very often, but that's just usually availability. So let's do
Yeah.
it.
Well, the thing is that your dinner is on us, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it should be.
You
a
mean
great
it's
time.
on the GoFundMe?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, two more quick questions. Gotcha Sun says Risk of Rackets tonight. Twitch. I will be on Twitch. I don't think I'm playing Risk of Rain, although gosh, I'd like that stupid game. And
You
Blaine
want to finish Doom.
Blaine 20 said, yeah, I'm probably gonna work
by the
on
way.
Doom.
Yeah, you do, when you play Doom, it's really awesome. I'm giggling my butt off every time you die.
That's often.
Exactly.
And Blaine 20 says, how much for Vic to sign Nick's boob? Well,
Oh.
looks
wow.
like I'm gonna have a Me Too case in 10 years.
Just make sure he grabs your hair and says something sexual to you.
Don't forget the jelly bean. Very important.
It doesn't matter what actually happens. I can just say what needs to have happened. So, all right. Yes, I will be on Twitch. Thank you two for joining me.
Thank you.
Don't leave just yet. We'll say goodbye to the stream, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys in private.
Beautiful.
And
Au revoir, stream. Au revoir.
we'll see you all at Kitchener. Check out the website. It's in the description. If you can't make it, consider one of the remote passes. Yep, I said it. And see if those things are interesting to you. Otherwise, we will talk to y'all later. Have a good night.
A biento.
Good night. Au revoir.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.